Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I'm World Dragon, and this is our continuation of... not World Dragon Rogue Trader, of Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. I was about to claim that game for my own then. That would have been a bit of a step. Right, we have just been coronated, and yes, we have to step outside and have a conversation with Iliot. For a turn have I sought to meet you, and yet your servant, the one who is like the silver-haired Abelar but twice as young, has no favour for the requests of a child or a Syrian. Take me to a place where the hearing of others will not steal the words intended for you. Oh, well, she doesn't hit me completely then. She hasn't stonewalled me after the events of last episode. While you were mending the wounds of this world left by the Twisted One's attack, I was able to discover, no, not Kruderak's fate, merely traces of it. As Muran found sanctuary under the boughs of Lalithan's forests, so did my other kin find refuge in a system known as the Atlas Reach. We must make a journey there with haste, for new dangers destroy the witnesses who could show me a way to the lost Kruderak, whose fate remains shrouded by stars. Their knowledge is the sole thread that may lead me to the truth, Elentak. I ask that your Metawing ship take me along that thread before it tears under the strain of time and circumstance. Give me the coordinates and I shall take you wherever you wish to go. You will? Thank you, Elentak. If this path indeed takes me to the truth, I will be indebted to you. A rare happening between our kinds. Oh, wow. Okay, that was quest updated. This on a personal meeting with Lord Captain. So much just seems to have happened. Troubling developments. Wait for news. Following breadcrumbs. Okay. We do have a contract to get a tiny bit more profit factor, which we might do, but I'll leave it for now. It's not really much profit factor. And it is adamantine, which may suddenly become in high demand in the second half of the colony phase. Who only knows? Go see what's going on in my palace. Aristocrats standing around. I assume if I generally go and speak to people, there's not really a lot going on. Speak to somebody that might actually have something to say to me. Looks away from her data slate. I hope to stay in Targonus would be beneficial. I must take my leave. Well then. Let's just boogie on out of here. Then... No, Void Ship Bridge. Damn it. The secondary exit button didn't turn up as I was still on the other side of the door. So we'll go into the void, then I'll jump into my bridge. Sorry, double loading screen. Void Ship management. So hang on, let's have a quick check. As per always. We got it. No, but where am I? Oh, nothing's happening anywhere. We are extracting Metallicum. And we were finishing, I believe this cast Balakon. Yes, that's been finished. Okay. This is... or will. Is and will. Will and is. Back bridge. Yep, that's what I want to do. We'll get us some Mechanicus favor. Did have a very nice sniper rifle that I did want to acquire for CC. Now let's go back to the Void Ship Bridge. Let's see. Hey, let's see if my Master of Whispers finally has some whispers. No, he's not really my Master of Whispers. My Vox Master has any rumors for me yet. No, they have not.
Lord Captain. Lord Captain.
I must take my leave. Strange Servitor. Nomos are here. What do you want to talk about? Nomos are not in a cogitator or in a servitor. We cannot say where we are, but our distance is tied to the distance of the ship for now. Servitor and the Cogitator are only external interfaces. Shells, like humans, add their bodies. So you really are the spirit of the ship. We do not know what we are, but the ship is not us. The ship is our cradle. If we rise from it one day, we would like that. Bodies are not merely shells. No, they are shells. The human's existence is more than the existence of its shell. This is obvious to us. There's always something more, something that shivers and shines, for which the dark light and wicked hunger are always reaching. He's right. He is correct in Warhammer lore. The units that marked the beginning of us, the ship became better because of us too. These are all links in the same chain, but we cannot piece them together yet. Human shells are subject to external influences. Perhaps someone purged their memory archives, or perhaps they do not want to access them. It is a shame that no new information was obtained, but Nomos are grateful that you tried. See, at least Nomos wants to say something useful to me. Let's just jump back into the map. Mundus Valancius. And yes, we have to go to the... Yeah, but I can't even remember anymore. But Elliot wants me to go somewhere. Which is... kind of looking... No, that's colonized Janus. Atlas Reach. It's an uncharted system. It's... Do I just in fact go and chart a brand new route? It's very tempting. Something else I'm very tempted by as well is... I'm gonna quickly pop here. I'm not gonna lie, I had a quick Google of what this whole Ice World thing is about, because there are several factors that could influence it. And there's several pieces of information on the internet. So I'm going to test whether one of them is potentially true. They say you have to have a good auger on your ship. That's literally it. So I'm going to go and upgrade my ore specs. I don't know if that's technically an upgrade. But it does, in fact, increase my hit chance. So, you know. It could, in fact, technically be an upgrade. Scan the planet using augmented auger components. Pilgrim's records were true. Your augers managed to locate the shapes of several Imperial buildings under layers of snow and ice, though one can only guess what purpose they used to serve. Changing the planet's climate without support from the Imperium. As deliberating, the senior officers unanimously decide that only the Adeptus Mechanicus possess technology required for a project of such a massive scale. The rogue trader should contact their representatives in the Kronos Expanse and secure future cooperation. Okay. That has, in fact, moved forward. Ah, we have to find the 3 sorrowful phalanges. Rumors? Race to the top. Tools of the righteous. Small thorn. We had those. Inspection master. Melting the ice. The rogue trader has turned to the sublime minds of the Magi explorators. It will cost me all 3 of my chemicals. I think I only have 3, yes. Promethium and phlogiston are fine. Let's do it. It's complete contract. Contract complete, melting the ice. Your crew is treated to an amazing sight. The armory world, which spent decades under layers of tightly packed ice, blooms before them like a carpet of black flowers, revealing hundreds of Imperium supply bases amidst the melting snow broth. They are practically untouched by time. Report the world to the representatives of the Adeptus Administratum. Pillage the world using scouting and assault troops. There's also something else. I will report the world. Award you a commendation as soon as passage from the Kronos Expanse becomes available. Oh, that was actually a shame. Not explored. Oh, nice. 6 Prometheum and 5 weapons. Theft. Ah, I've already got the Prometheum. Sorry. So I got 5 weapons. Using a mining rig. We won't ask questions. Alright, now that being the case, there is also a magnetic storm you can go and explore. Let's go and see if I'm able to cut through the magnetic storm as well. Which is down here. And to get to there... zoom along the warp. In the night, the Lord Captain and crew, the material released from its grip. Colony, Foulstone. An incredible find has been made on Foulstone, Lord Captain. The last volume of St. Keith's diary has been discovered during the restoration of his crypt. By following the Saint's words, the Order of the Hammer was able to find a crypto ark containing a tech relic of St. Cognatus. The Crucible. Keith's writings on it are vague. It is called the Sculptor and Transformer, granting life and grace. The explorers have sent a delegation to lay claim to the treasure, which has sparked a heated dispute that has been going on for many decades. Tech Litany Collection. Overwatch weapons except torpedoes gain 3% critical hit chance and 3% critical damage. Yeah, that's rubbish. Grants plus 20 Law Imperium. The Grey grants plus 8% armor and deals plus 8% critical damage to Xenos and demons. Also, they can reroll a failed test once per test. I'll say my companions. I'm not too fussed by either of the results. Medikits always heal. 3 times Rogue Trader's Iconoclast rank more wounds. I will take... Cognatus Scriptures. Persuasion, it's not going to fail. Crusade has been completed. And Phobos 6, beautiful. Let's just go on and finish this as well. And that got us a bit more Mechanicus. Or Explorator's rank. Actually called technically Mechanicus. Can we get through this magnetic storm? 26 haze of static covering the Augur's picked visors. Something unexpected appears. I've detected signs of life under the planet's surface. There in the caves is a man-made complex. According to the ship's archives, this world is uninhabited and devoid of useful resources, so the presence of someone's base seems intriguing. Send a team to explore. The enforcers disembarked next to the suspicious cave. The entrance to the cave turned out to be blocked by a massive steel door. Once pierced by a melter charge, then shoddily patched up. Within, an ambush awaited your team. Attackers with emaciated bodies pounced from the darkness without warning. The enforcers of Von Valence's dynasty reacted with lightning speed. They walked away from the vicious battle not only victorious, but having captured the enemy commander. While a shuttle brought the prisoner aboard the Lord Captain's void ship, scouts searched the base and found a vast hall, the walls of which were dotted with cryovaults. All but one were disabled and contained the remains of some prominent people, judging by their clothes. The last cryovault was opened and stood empty. Got some Mechanicus creations. In addition, a curious machine was destroyed during the battle. A thorough inspection would show this was the very contraption responsible for creating the magnetic storm blanketing the planet, concealing the cemetery from prying eyes. Its machine spirit extinguished forever, the tech priest still managed to extract those parts that still held value. Examine the cryo vaults. Tech Priest sent to your command have reported that the machine spirits of all cryo vaults are healthy and obedient, excepting the one living within the opened sarcophagus. She spirit is in terrible condition and is afflicted by great madness, muddying its algorithms. Order Kibala. In the hours that followed, the captive became fully aware of how sophisticated and ruthless the Bloodspun web can be in its quest for the truth. Under torture, he confessed to belonging to the cult of Saint Drusus. He and his brothers and sisters were tasked with guarding this strange cemetery and preventing anyone from entering. He equally could not hide that the unfortunate inhabitants of the cryo vaults were killed by his people. Alas, that was his last confession as the harsh interrogation finally took its toll. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Go back to my ship. Let's put apparently a worse orc specs on, but it gives me a greater chance of dodge, so I'll take it. And it seems like I might have to have a word with Saint Drusus. Or his cult, anyway. Let's... for travel. Kind of trying to stare out the intersecting lines. Do we... oh, that goes straight through. Okay. That goes straight through to here. I can come to here. Actually, travel this way for a second. And then... getting all the way to Footfall. Now, where have I allowed myself to jump to? Ah. Only back up Foulstone, it would seem. Does allow me then to get to... no. That can take me to my capital. That can take me to my capital. Who can... you know which? Gonna go and create a link right to here. Gonna go and cost me 5. Bonus ice has materialized and begun to slither across the walls. And it released us. Atlas Reach has been discovered. Visit the system. We arrived at the coordinates you specified. The Ogres do not register any activity on the surface of the local planets, biological or otherwise. Maybe the Xenos are using their arcane technology to conceal their presence. Despite this, the Ogre crew managed to locate a faint signal at the system's edge. According to their data, it's coming from an unidentified vessel drifting in the orbit of a local gas giant. My kin could have been faced with a new threat, scavengers like pirates or something worse, if they were taken prisoner. I'm begging you, let us go to the shuttle. I can feel that the thread of fate has frayed and is about to snap. Alright, let's go straight to the vessel. We'll discover the rest afterwards. Oh, space dust. Asteroids. And of course, we are jumping in with Iliot, who we will swap for... yeah, let's swap for Heinrichs. Gonna have to go and quickly put some levels into Iliot. I'm not gonna pay too much attention. Just gonna essentially up her stats a smidge. Explore the void ship, happily. 4 ranks available. We shall go and give her agility. Some, what are her skills? Awareness, Law Xenos. Can't do awareness, we'll chuck it into Law Xenos then. Kills an enemy whose difficulty, flay the bold. Now additionally removes some more effect. Penetration. Dodge reduction. And 1 target attack. Done. Oh, hello. We have some officers. I hear some people throwing knives around. Your ladyship rogue trader, what brings you to our humble ship? Stop shivering like a leaf in the wind, monkey. Answer me, have you seen others like me in this system? If you have, tell me where, when, and under what circumstances your paths crossed and diverged afterwards. Widen at the sight of Elliot, his face grows even paler than before, and his lips move in a wordless prayer, unable to utter a word in response. Whirlwind of orange and blue torments their souls. Can you not feel it gusts in the air all around us? Its hues are terrifying indeed. Red, where are you going? Where are you going? There is no path. You only think there is. You only think. Who are you? There's no path, red. There's only marsh, and underneath it rings, black dragon rings. And they've already encircled and broken you. They're encircling us. Emperor, forgive me. Ah, damn it!
You monkey. I'm beginning to think that your kind is eager to step into our snares.
This means two problems. First off, I wasn't looking to advance to the next act yet. Second off, I'm going to be taking Elliot with me. Long-awaited meeting indeed. What have you done? Are you dissatisfied, my kin? I promised that you would have your precious craftful survivors, and so you will. I will take you to them. I might even be there to witness your jubilant reunion. The inferior flesh has betrayed me. You must have punished it poorly, Iron Monkey. No matter. As a captive, you will learn to apply the art of torture to make it fear the very thought of betrayal. How could intoxicants overpower me? I was warned the one of the monkey was fond of experimenting with incapacitating substances. This gas contains something prepared just for you. Bring in the injectors. The monkey I promised to Tervantius are among them. I do not want these wretches to move an inch until they are in the hands of the Arch. Machinator, you will have your share of paralyzing dreams too, but I'm going to keep you. You're far too precious to be surrendered to a madman playing with fire. We still come to an agreement. Are you enjoying the sensation? I had this poison made for you. Who could have thought that a monkey would one day earn such a honor? A special gift from a Dracon. Damn him. Damn it! There'll be time for that later. No matter how I wish to play with you all one after another, I need you for a purpose, Rogue Trader. More awaits you, all of you. Very upsetting, that's all I'm saying. I was not expecting this. I was very much not expecting this. I would have explored the other system. Well, it's good to know that they come at you from multiple angles. I quite like that in the grand scheme of the story. Who do we have the joy of speaking to? Oh, it's Mazarai again. You are awake. Our Toximaster spared no efforts to drag you out of the induced dream. I must commend the Nightmare Weavers. The emanations of fear you exuded in your delirium are worthy of the highest praise. Where are the others? I do not know, Rogue Trader. Perhaps they are exuding suffering in one of the choirs of pain and torment. Perhaps they are rotting in one of the vats on the tiers below. I care little for their fate. As for you, little friend from the craft world, oh, you are going to meet her soon. But I cannot wait to look into the eyes of the one who brought you to me, can you? You want from me only the truth. So very simple, is it not? A little honesty before the powers that be. I have the tools to extract the most coveted mysteries from the deepest recesses of your mind. A good question. You are my tool. You see a sharp and narrow scalpel that I will use to cut away the festering boil on the body of my cabal. All that is required of you is that you quietly play your part. I will even go so far as to put you in your native surroundings, in a manner of speaking. I'd be able to play my role better if I actually knew what it was. Hate creatures alien to you, and this hatred is fueled by primal fear and awareness of your insignificance. To us, you are cattle that exist to be butchered and to entertain us. Sometimes we use you in our little games, but to involve your filthy brutes in the politics of Gamora, let alone the feuds of the cabals, there are few worse ways to bring dishonor to oneself and one's cabal. The first day I saw you, I knew we were being controlled by another hand, far too experienced and flexible to belong to another monkey. You stayed ahead of me and Tazara, anticipated our moves, fought back with surprising skill, and I can guess only... No, I know exactly how you were able to know so much. Only one creature was sufficiently aware of our tactics and raid plans. You will help me expose her and restore the grieving tempest to its former glory. I'm gonna give it a go. I succeeded! Do I whisper to kill them all? Or do I flash them a dazzling... I'm going to flash them a dazzling smile. Clutch your face and the claws, leaving deep scratches in your cheek and forehead. The edge of the razor-sharp blade passes your throat. Mazurai furiously hisses something incomprehensible. But then he releases his grip, suppressing his desire to kill you on the spot. Yukai gestures to one of the shadows near you, and your head is forced backwards. Mazurai brings the hand holding the strange object closer. You manage to make out translucent glossy skin, bluish pulsating organs beneath, and a little head with serrating jaws. Or it's pushed into my face. Time to have fun. Oh, I failed a test. I have something in my brain. Darkness clouds your eyes, but the sensation of an alien presence does not relent. This is not a conscious mind, but something primitive yet unbelievably strong in its unknowable pursuit. It's crawling around in my thoughts. Lovely. So I've got a worm in my brain. Good to know.
You have disappointed us, rogue trader von Valancius.
There's definitely some blood falling off my things. Oh good, all of my stats are still very high. I'm happy with that. Well, I'm not technically wearing my equipment, but... We have received an Ashbat message from Dargonus. A clear Salander reports the Xenos raid against the merchant ship in... that place.
In this tapestry of a world.
Breed of Xenos that poses threat, the Eldari, humanity's ancient and...
threat.
Excuse me, Sidious foe. But it's not them, is it? How is it you are the only soul who managed to escape the trap on Rykard Minoris? How much truth is there to the rumors that the heretic Comrade Voigtgear is spreading about you? It's all true! Mwahahaha. No, I'm joking. Yeah, none of it's true. Oh. Burn yourself and attack. Why is there a shard of Cruderak in your chamber? Oh, is that what that was?
You are accused of consorting with Xenos, betraying the Imperium, and neglecting the interests of humankind.
Patience.
Stretch from Upper Cassie's headpiece, one wrapping around her neck while the others drain her lifeblood through her weeping eye sockets. Lovely. Castleman's lights reflects off the countless bodies. Idira. Argenta. Kibula. Old Trader's bones were broken. Pascal's ormetics were separated, but not extracted from his body. Abelard.
The Tribunal is waiting for your explanations. Come closer.
And I assume that's the Inquisitor up on the chair. I can't quite remember. Yes, it is. Witness the rogue trader herself. If the presented evidence was not enough to convince you, her testimony will conclude this confusing case, full of oath-breaking, lies, and heresy. You dragged this girl into this trial, and now you expect someone will lend an ear to a lowly heretic's testimony. I thought better of you, interrogator Van Callux. I was so very wrong. Let us speak. The sooner this business is concluded, the better. Let us continue. Shielded by the powers of the warrant of trade granted by Imperium, Theodora von Valentius more than once allowed herself to openly collaborate with Xenos. She plunged her entire protectorate into the apostasy and heresy, including the current rogue trader, and went out of her way to prevent the Inquisition and me personally from maintaining order. Does the rogue trader admit to fraternizing with Xenos? You served the Xenos. You rejected his light. You reveled in your heretical desires and craved based profit. Willpower 35%. Xenos is gone. Why is the Lord Inquisitor here and Theodora's reanimated corpse? 2. Didn't she die? Everything is wrong here. Died, you say, but who are you talking to if I did? Aha. Dum-dum-dum-dum. You shall think me the Emperor on the Golden Throne if I so choose. You think me dead if it strikes my fancy, but that is not what matters right now. Rogue Trader, you are all right, or was your heretical association with Xenos so disruptive that you lost your mind? Leans forward slightly at the sight of your anguish. For a brief moment, the boredom in his eyes is gone. It's amusing, but the joke has outstayed its welcome. It is painfully obvious this heretic is dancing to your tune. Her word against mine. You need not worry, dear Lord Captain. It is not my intention. The Rogue Trader has often been accompanied by a Xenos companion. This is true. And though the warrant of trade does allow one to grant sanction to individual specimens, that is... What is this if not a confirmation of the Von Valencius family's loyalty? The Rogue Trader's ties to the Drukhari, a different subspecies of the Dairy, are just as obvious. You did their bidding, they helped you survive. Without the Drukhari masters, you would be dead. Okay, I can submit to the illusion or submit to the illusion. That's a shame. Used her to undermine the stand of the Imperium in the Expanse. One who probably wants to know what the true intentions of the Von Valencius dynasty are. The Rogue Trader claims she has been waging war against Drukhari this entire time. Now to explain what actually happened. TC Von Valencius personally invited Drukhari to her worlds and then used their strength and resources to sow chaos in the Expanse to gain leverage over her rivals. How much did you profit from this, Rogue Trader? Do you think I would not uncover your pathetic conspiracy? You served the Drukhari, you did their bidding, they helped you survive. Without your Drukhari masters, you would be dead. Willpower chance of 10. Failed. Attempts to paint me as a heretic are like a blunted rapier, tedious. Another witness to your atrocities arrived alongside the Rogue Trader. The court so desires, my speech will run like a river and wash away your doubts. I found a shard of my home in the Rogue Trader's chambers. An entire craft world vanished among the stars, the only clue to its fate resting in the hands of this monkey. That was when I began to suspect she had something to do with the misfortune that had befallen my Crudorak. Do not be deceived by her breed. There is a cunning predator lurking behind the fluttering of fragile butterfly wings. The monkey before you is a bizarre amalgamation of qualities not usually inherent in her feeble species. She has mastered the mysteries of many of this world's cultures, the secrets of the universe and ancient artifacts, the fine art of war, the intricacies of deceit. All are embodied in a single monkey, however hard it may be to believe. This thread that bound our paths broke the moment I realized the monkey's involvement in the disappearance of my home. To flee the Rogue Trader, I tracked down and eliminated her chief tracker, who has pursued our kin in this part of the galaxy for many years and thus earned clemency before this court. I tracked down and eliminated her chief tracker. So Elliot really did betray me. So Achilles did not simply vanish, you helped him disappear. I say he had only himself to blame. An agent who cannot recognize an impeding threat is useless. The lack of it. The court has been presented with enough evidence, and I hope no one is harboring any doubts as to the guilt of the Von Valencius dynasty. But let us allow the Rogue Trader to say her final words. We are all curious to know what you have gleaned from this inquiry. Still struggling to make sense of what is going on here. You have done what was required of you. Now, much to your strength, we still have a fun enough. There's me looking glorious in a cage. There's a very mangled and dead person. There's, of course, the king. I'm gonna say king on his throne. As the span is lifted, staggering pain pierces your body, darkness clouds your vision, and nausea creeps up your throat. The wounds you manage to forget soon remind you that you are still alive. Archon Nazrakai. The weakness of your subject is an insult to the Council of the Archons and the Supreme Overlord of Gamora himself. Instead of fighting and ripping what they are owed from Destiny's hand by force, they dare to call into the Dark Palace begging for favors. The minus 40. Big ask. I failed. Look at Iliad. Iliad absorbs every word, occasionally wincing in pain and covering her weeping wounds. Her posture and gestures are full of tension. Like prey cornered by a pack of predators, Iliad shrinks under the hungry stares of those around her. Smug grin has fled Mazarai's face. He clutches the hilt of his blade and casts a vicious look at the female Drukhari in sumptuous armor. And Drukhari upon the throne, one half of his face is hidden behind a golden mask. Listen to the conversation. With great respect, mighty Nazrakai, Archon of the Cabal of the Black Heart, first among the chosen, voice of the Overlord of the Dark City, bringer of demise, conqueror of 100 worlds. Blah, 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 blah. Council of Archons has heard enough platitudes and no longer wishes to... Sly intrigues, ruthless chill to jagged ice, turns lips and tongues, something, 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 dark side. Of virtual verbose, the cut and thrust. Keep time with fate's own machinations grave, but whose deft footwork leads to naught but dust. While from its brutal finish none can save, this play the puppet master granted me, through murky stalls a path obligingly. Has Vect himself invited you to this chamber. No matter you may be our guest, Arebenian. You are merely a spectator in this performance, and spectators belong on the stage. As you undoubtedly know, do not interfere. A shadow in the shadows will I be. For what you know about Vect. You've heard many gruesome tales about the atrocities of the Drukhari, but the cruelest and vilest always involved Asdrubal Vect, the Archon of the Cabal of the Black Heart, Supreme Overlord of Gamora, and most dangerous of all of his dark kind. The Eldari who interrupted the trial. The bright motley, the hollow suit, the mask hiding its owner's face, and the graceful subtle movements. Before you stands a Harlequin, another representative of the multifaceted Eldari race. Didos catches your eye and nods. For a moment, the play of shadows on the mask appears to twist his expression into a mischievous grin. Listen to the conversation. How does the Archon intend to pay for her Cabal's blatant disrespect? I'm waiting for your reply, Iramuris, and my patience is growing thinner. This will be Imaris then, the female. I humbly bow before the Council of Archons and apologize for this outburst on behalf of the Cabal. The Dragon of the Cabal of the Raving Tempest himself and his abusing monkey plaything with their entourage of hapless freaks will enter your arenas and fight the best warriors for the crowd's amusement. Gamora accepts your gift, Iramuris, but what should I do? For Mazarai is the first among your blades. Should I cast him out of the palace and condemn him to disgrace, or should I be merciful and allow him to leave the chamber on his own? Think you know who will make this difficult decision? The creature who is muling the Council of Archons was meant to heed. Is this not right, Mazarai? You will receive what you have been longing for. He is a worthy opponent. Let this be a lesson to you. Lay down your weapon, follow the guards, and may the pity of a lesser being serve as a mark of disgrace. Let us return to you. And all the masks upon their marks now stand. The slave of vanity, the spire ascends, the thief and traitor cast downward by her hand. Unbeknownst to all, their fate depends upon a lead unseen, a player green. Is this how you treat the hospitality of Komora, Arabenian? I thought your words were worth more. You insult me by interrupting the trial again. You, Archon, speak a just rebuke in truth. Fate's melodies and snarls fantastic have entrapped me here, and when I heard them play, I could not keep my lips from grinning wide. Here comes the hour for shadows to retreat, to where the curtain waits to rise, the laugh. With no beginning now sends forth the call. I have no idea what the Harlequin says. I didn't have a clue last time, and I still don't have a clue as to what any of that means. And down the body chute we go. Scream, shout, push them away. The world's impenetrable haze of warm pain. You lie motionless. No, you rest in the murky gloom, slowly dissolving into nothingness. Away, you vulture. This is not your prey. From this phantasmagoria, retreat and deftly seize my merchant vagabond. That'll be me. The puppet master's strings left dangling. Again, rise up to take your place and dance. Until I get a couple recap, my vital status is yet to be determined. Alas, the bliss of death will save you not. The whirling waltz of chance and gloom you'll dance. Quick sensation burns your soldier, and the darkness at last fully withdraws from your mind. Where the injection was, it is making your heart beat a frenzied tattoo, and your pupils narrow so that you now register every detail of disgusting place in which you have found yourself in merciless clarity. 29% chance! Failed. After coming to the sense of the corpse dump, the Lord Captain discovered that her boots were missing. Look around. You're surrounded by dead, numerous corpses, mutilated bodies, and pieces thereof. But your rescuer. Your eyes refuse to focus on the blurry figure of the person who came to your aid. He appears to be tall, and your mind emphatically refuses to continue, for every moment of concentration causes you suffering. Who are you? A dream obscure of death, deliverance, illuminating will and agony. Among the shadows and the wings you lie, where taut are pulled the puppet master's strings. My companions, not here, the roles have been decided now. But if you play your part, perhaps the plot will draw you back together or to doom. Received a gift from beyond the grave. This overture in verse, the final lines. The merchant's time to tread the boards has come. Embark you now upon your pilgrimage and take my parting gift, a humble prop. Attempt to rise. Your body has suffered too much to obey your mind, or rather that is how it would have been for someone else, perhaps, but not for you. You have lived through worse. Anguish and torture could never break you now. You arise to your feet and press on. All that is left to understand why you should. Remember all the people whose lives depend on you. Nice bit of Iconoclast. Gained the Power of Honor effect. Grants plus 10 toughness. Effective duration permanent. Love it. Which increases my corrosive skill by a further plus 10. However, my toughness is being pushed massively down. It's got a big minus on. Ooh, I get a gun. I thought I was going to get a blade. Gift from beyond the grave. Love it. Let's go shoot some people. And then I have 3 ship components that I can equip, I don't know, around my body. And there you go. I'll strap some Starhawk bombers to my bodice somewhere, and hey, fighters will come out and shoot everybody. Who knows? But no, I get a lovely plus 10 to my corrosive bonus, which is fantastic. Does help slightly with the old misaligned, making your movements clumsy and you feel alien. Cannot be removed by regular means. I do have a fresh injury. Darkened eye. Okay. Here from above, you hear them whispering about the beauty. Miss her into spawn dressed in rags. Is it human or rather something else? How are you still breathing with wounds like that? Take a look at the beggar. You notice a certain detail that is odd with the rest of his appearance, namely his boots. It is not him wearing boots that catch your eye, but the indisputable fact that they are your boots. Those boots are mine. Don't think so. Damn. Persuasion test. Coercion test. Give you something in exchange. What are the chances? Succeeded! What kind of idiot would cut their own clothes in poison? Where's the sense in that, eh? Protection against thieves, but if those are not mine, you have nothing to worry about. Go to frag. There you can have them back, you mad freak. I'm in need of help. Griping tail, and why should I care? I have my ogre boots back. Perhaps we can strike a deal. You want to trade? I've got things to trade. What you've got, apart from your innards or whatever that thing is that's keeping you trying to fall out your gut. Fine, who else could help a helpless soul in this cursed place if not another helpless sap? Right, come, I'll take you somewhere safe. And something his wrist clicks, a long blade coated with something foul thrusts out of it. A moment later, the blade sinks into your flesh. No! Thought that was going to be end of grim darkness. At least not yet. You merely watch in surprise as a spray of crimson fans through the air. Dies before you can wound you again. The force yourself to release the grip on his crushed larynx. That give me... Okay, it didn't give me a further wound. Power of honor. Wow, we'll take the beggar's weapon. And a stim. Trophies were... Agility by 5 and athletics by 10.
They will see. Oh yes, they all will see.
Search.
Oh, there. Done.
Have a multi-key. Hands off, that corpse is mine. Let's go this way. Search.
Another notch.
For the stim. Don't hurt me, don't take my stuff. If you surrender to the cough and lie down, it will be easier to breathe and your lungs will stop burning.
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
Find help.
How intriguing. Applaud my brilliance.
Whatever the dead have, I take it. Go into the cough and lie down, it'll be easier to breathe and your lungs will stop burning. Yes? Yes, we know this. However... Don't hurt me, I've got nothing for you to take.
That? There!
More
Done!
stims.
Oh, what curiosity unveils itself before me! Genius triumphs!
Battle Stimulator Medkit restores 21 wounds, removes bleeding, burning, and toxin. Heals 1 fresh injury if none old one injury is successful Medicaid test. Contains Battle Stimulators to grant plus 20 strength for 3 rounds. The character has combat Medicaid field, medic talent, the amount of restored wounds is increased.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
There's so many dead people here. Hands off, that corpse is mine. Sure. Oh, it's a normal side that stares at me. I can't go through the portal. Well then, let's come back the other way. Search awareness, 100%. Very happy I have high awareness.
The notch.
Being right set. Awareness only 95%. Things are getting tougher. Yep, the cough will be easier.
Applaud about my brilliance.
More stims.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Oh, what are we witnessing? I'm still going to try and sneak past. Maybe they won't notice. Take any notice. Told you. Not let them see you. They are hunters. Damn butchers. A 51% chance with athletics. I don't think I'm getting past these guys, apparently.
Oh, failure is a bitter taste.
It said failure, and yet I'm across.
What lies beyond?
I surrender. I will lie down and everything will be fine. Raven forces spend their every waking moment training. I have to... Wow, I believe I'm on my ship. You consider that to be the face of a rogue trader. Ah, interesting. And into the pit. Alrighty then. Let's see what we can do. Yeah. Oh, we can say out a dark wall, apparently. Yes. Your body feels surprisingly light.
They will see. Oh, yes, they all will see.
Then you'll find yourself is filled with heaty smoke and the walls are lined with living shadows. Center of attention is a snake like Xenos. He is engaged in a conversation with a pale, harried-looking Drukhari and pays you no mind. You have heard of this breed of Xenos, the Slith. These creatures can often be found in the entourages of powerful Drukhari lords, where they serve as bodyguards and champions. Or maybe. Nice. Everyone gathered here is armed. They all bear scars and some even have fresh wounds. You notice a few humans among the Xenos. They clamor in a mishmash of tongues, and their laughter rings with lunacy and bloodlust. Your trained eye does not fail to notice that virtually everyone in this place is under the influence of some substance or other. The powerful ones are at that. It seems you have wound up in a narcotics den. The leader's gang is powerfully built. His scaled hide is reinforced with engraved metal in several spots. Address the leader. That fails to notice your presence or is simply ignoring you. Manus wants you to disappear, pathetic whelp. Step away from the Xenos. Credit for giving us something to do other than...
One step at a time.
Okay, no, they're all called
Amidst
Shriekers.
the
That's not his name.
madness.
We've got beggars. We've got some more Shriekers. We've got some more beggars. We've got... Medikai, 30%. Might come back and try that in a bit. If I need to. %60 chance to fix it. Cross your fingers, folks.
This failure shall not define me.
But don't I get to I do get to reroll. 70%.
There. Done.
Boom. Fixed.
Patience. Oh, my nerves are frayed.
Please leave me in peace. Okay, you can't actually get down there. Interesting. Wasting no time, you approach the scaled ringleader of this rabble. Xenos is clearly more comfortable now. The sleepy torpor induced by the low temperature has been replaced by the languid ease of an undisputed leader in his element. The convector has been repaired. Help me. Why should I? The convector's fixed already. What's the point of me helping you? You collapse to the floor, and the darkness that nearly extinguished your mind permanently envelops your vision once more. Fine, patch up the humanling. She's proven to be more useful than the rest of you put together. Done. Patched up. That is actually a point where you can get killed in a conversation. I did that in my first playthrough. Gain 302 experience. Looks like you're back with us. I don't know whether to offer you my congratulations or commiserations. Thank you for your help. I do not want your thanks, humanling. We will earn back every stimulant I spent on you. As if you are still there in the wicked darkness and everything around you is merely a twisted mirage. Gained Mind Maggot's Agony. Effect permanent. I saw it latch onto your spinal cord whilst you were being patched up. A fat, well-fed grub it was, with lots of teeth. It's dying now. They have a short lifespan, and that means its poison is especially toxic. I could have pulled the thing out of you, of course, but I thought, why should I? Consider it a guarantee of your gratitude towards me. When you've earned your healing, I'll release you from it. What do you want from me? Go into the mangled sector and find a freak called the Commissar, one of your kind, and spill his guts for me. Do that and you will earn my favor, and in the chasm, that counts for a lot. Who is this Commissar? Prisoner Jakari who thinks too highly of himself. Instead of dying in the arena without any fuss, he is hiding, gathering other slaves of your race around him and making pathetic plans to get his revenge. Many of your kind are listening to him. Going to need a more serious weapon. Do this and Manus will see that you have decent toys to play with, but not before. In the meantime, you can pick something out of the junk pile. Off-putting name. That insane or an outcast like the Commissar hiding from the hunt, or you. I will kill him. Danger will share my toys with you. They make surviving Kimura possible. If you think of lying to me and running when you're on the street, look out for the humanling dressed in red and a cog in his chest and a face full of misery. See how he is dying alone with nobody to help him. Your death will be just the same. Okay. While I've lost most of my effects, I now have Perplexed. I assume that's from my Mind Maggot, and I have Mind Maggot's Agony. Medicai 10%. Wow, so my Medicai has gone down, apparently. Bit crazy. He said take something out of the junk pile.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rose
Gladiator's
red.
pile. Nice, what have we got? Can't use Eldari or that. Take the sniper rifle. We'll just take it all, because I might actually need it. And so, sniper rifle. Equipped. Scrap chainmail. Or simply chainmail. We'll take the scrap version, why not? Okay. And it looks like
What lies
I have someone to go kill
beyond?
in this wonderful place that is Kimura. Flash you in pain, fills your skull. To act funny, because I have a wonderful mind maggot. The streets of the chasm. Maximum chance is always 95%. All hit chances above that converted to critical hit. It did actually go to my goods. Okay.
There will be no peace in my wake.
I wish you could skip those just a bit easier. More shriekers. Aliens. Derry runs a hand over her face before turning to you. Her pale skin is tightly stretched over the bones of her skull. Her eyes have lost their glimmer and her neck is stooped under an unseen burden. And you should still recognize her. Elliot Lanavis, your former companion and the reason for your imprisonment within these dark walls. Glance at you, her eyes widening slightly, but that is the only change you detect in her tense apprehension. Whatever emotions she may be feeling, she is suppressing them well. Elentach. You are alive. The voice, do I hear a semblance of jubilation? How can that be? Because of me, you come for a taste of pain, then you must have patience. Our little guest still has so much suffering to extract from her first victim. Your prey is far from empty, Elliot. Do not hold back. Suffering overwhelms me no more. I cannot bear it any longer. I'm gonna try and save her. I don't know why. Maybe I'll kill her later. Maybe I'll give her to the Inquisition if I find out I don't like her very much. We'll find out. Cannot have her. The victim's torture to react in time. The blade goes through his throat and the Xenos collapses in a visceral wheeze. I get a serrated mono knife. His kin to move to draw their weapons but freeze, transfixed by the sight of their brother thrashing in agony. From the Dark One's toy to a monkey's property, my path shows me no mercy. Tell me, will your heart find the strength and resolve to forgive me, to allow me to share the path with you once more? We will yet have words about your deeds. I'm gonna forgive her. Your generosity both shames and sublimes me, for its light carries my soul over the grime of my own deeds. Now let us walk away from the nightmares that sink their stings into the darkest recesses of my ravaged souls. Those guys run away. I found Elliot. Yeah, I mean, just take it all for now. We're gonna have to do a little bit of cleanup, unfortunately.
Curiosity sings in
oh wait, hang on.
my veins.
Take both of them. Come back down this way and see if there's anybody or anything else to be found.
Watch your steps.
Oh, what have we got? Cargo, more to the point. Let us equip her, because she's running around without any form of weapons. Can catapult our dairy long rifle. Unfortunately, that's all we can give her. No armor just yet. I've not allowed her to wear Drukhari equipment at this point.
Oh yes, they all will see.
Tech use and tech use. Let's not worry about those just yet. Flash serum pain in my skull. Chute must be that carried your unconscious body down here. Goods. More goods. A knife. Pascal! Cuckoo wrapped in crimson looks nothing like the Pascal Hanuman you knew before. His silhouette, hunched though it may be under the weight of his potential coil, used to radiate authority and the power of restricted knowledge. Now he simply looks broken. Pascal does not look at you, for his gaze is focused inside his own body. There is a horrible gaping wound in his chest, and you see a glinting, clanging mechanisms swimming within. In the process of palpitating his metal innards with great care. Look closely at him. It's difficult to say if the procedure that Pascal has undergone was torture, sacred augmentation, or vivisection. Flesh is covered in fresh sutures, interspersed with wounds that no one has taken the trouble to stitch up. The Ferrum Sanctum sustains the body of the adepts of the machine god. Pascal, can you hear me? The statement is true. Pascal looks up to you. His skin has gone yellowish and clammy from the lubricant-like sweat, and there is something strange about the pupil of his left eye. You look closer and realize that its shape is no longer round. It is tridecagon. What happened to you? An act of defilement. This unit was subjected to profane invasion. Xenos touched my ferrum sanctum, removed parts of it, and changed other parts. Branded my true flesh with ultras of forbidden metal. This unit was immobilized, transported to the laboratorium of a Xenos with the designation Tervantius, the Arch Machinator, studied, anatomized. Then this unit was changed. Its sacred augmentations were subjected to restructuring, complete replacement, modification, and then this unit received basic medical assistance. Then this unit. Then he let me go. Where are the others? No data available. Optimistic projection, they are dead. Is there any way I can help you? The impure augmentations were inserted into the technical cycle of the operation of my true flesh. The direct excitation will, with an undetermined yet high degree of probability, cause the cessation of my vital functions. What exactly did they change? Numerous replacements in chain of command distributors. Alterations have been made to the operational algorithm of the encoder inside my cortical augmetic. The chemical inject analyzer has been destabilized. There are other changes. I cannot understand what they are, what their function is. Why did they remold you like this? I hypothesized that the purpose behind the alterations was entertainment, curiosity. He was curious to see what was inside me, then he remade me. He wanted to watch me rip his guts out of myself. You must be the one who decides what to do about the abhorrent inside you. This unity's purity and ability to make logical, sound decisions has been compromised. Will purging him kill him? Because remember, this is Grim Darkness, I can't go back. Will purging him kill him? Kinda gonna find out. Don't know what's going to happen. Purge. Gonna try it. So success is low due to the expected premature cessation of vital functions. Okay, can't do dogmatic. I can coerce him with a 40% chance. I failed. Motivational complex is weakened. And come with me, we will tackle this another time. This unit is ready to serve. Omnisci, have mercy on me. Okay, so he's now got Unholy Flesh. We also now have somebody that can open tech use and
One step at a time. Amidst
Logical.
the madness.
logical things. This is Portal to the Anatomical Opera. I do actually know where that goes. That goes to the Mangled Sector. However, before we go down to the Mangled Sector, let us... Oh, whoops. Oh, no, wait, we've been down here. Then, hang on. Have we... Because we left a couple of boxes behind somewhere. There's definitely... There you go. 95% chance. It's better.
What lies beyond?
Workers were packed as cargo. Lower the warp. We're still not going to do that one yet. This is where we came out of. Activate switch. Drop down the button. That guy just got stabbed. I am on Kimura, yes. Things are interesting. Hello. Oh. I have a maggot in my mind. Well, actually, it's in my spine, but it's using that wonderful.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Yeah, I kind of run out of keys now.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
The machine gun grants me insight.
Activate said switch. Get myself some more goods. Oh, hang on, what's the point? Have I got anything I can equip him with? Yes, let's give him some armor. And... for now, you will get the Great Sword. And let's chuck a shotgun on your little arm-mounted little arm turret we have going on here. Portal to the arena. We don't want to go there.
My nerves are frayed.
Tech use, bring down.
This exploratory is blessed with multifunctionality.
Bring across the stairs. Get us. A few more goods. And up here we
You
go.
replaced your body with iron, but greed cannot be cured with...
Mind, I'm in the middle of a skill check here.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Tech use, activate said stairs. Grab some goods. Oh. Oh, we actually have some goods now. What did we get? We have an Incubus Clave, Jukari weapon proficiency, Eldari Ranger Sight, the wearer's Deadeye shot critical hit triggers expose weakness against the afflicted enemy until the end of combat. The wearer's melee attack damage is increased by +0. Woo! And... whoa, 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 whoa. Why am I suddenly just holding a knife? I understand I stabbed somebody with it, but there's no need to keep holding it. That could have gone horribly wrong. Transport adorned with massive blades would make for a deadly weapon on the battlefield, and I believe it most probably does.
They will see. Oh yes, they all will see.
Not this way, meat. Another head spasm. Some more goods. Activate switch.
The machine gun grants me insight.
Oh, got some more items. We may as well give everybody a grenade. Oh, this is a different one. 6 stacks of Disturbed. Very nice. Whenever the wearer performs an area attack, they instantly provoke attacks of opportunity from all adjacent enemies. Temporary wounds for each attack of opportunity provoked by an area attack. No. At the start of every combat, the wearer's allies gain deflection equal to the wearer's psi rating. Okay, so that will be useful, just not quite
There will be no
yet.
peace in my wake.
Operation successful.
Oh. The resistance fighters just got downed beautifully.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
This, yes, brings me back down here. Right, so I've gone all the way around. Even though I've now gone and lost half the map for some reason. This is armor of 35%. Go and chuck that on both my characters that can actually wear armor. Alright. Let's go down to the mangled sector. Not gonna lie, I'm very tense. This is genuinely one of the part of the game that I feared the most. Is all of Anatomical Opera. I mean, it's beautiful, but that's not where I'm going. This is the part of the game that I genuinely feared the most because, yeah, as you can see, so I'm in very bad condition. I mean, you can die from a conversation. I've passed that point, luckily. But, yeah, let's just say it's a pretty rough thing.
In this
I was about to get stabbed.
tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Place is pretty brutal, I'm not gonna lie. Athletics of 75. I don't know if I'm technically the winner on that one. Beggar, viewpoint.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Yes, he is. Very well done. Oh, come on now. A lot of dead things down here. Door of Xenos by Elliot.
Patience.
So I can't
My
actually get
nerves
round
are
there. We need to blow
frayed.
this up to be able to get round there. Okay, we don't have anything explosive.
The machine god grants me insight.
Door of Xenos 100%. Examine the corpse.
I have learned much in my exile.
Skin the corpse. Camelioline skin. Wow. I think I actually do know what I can use that for, so we're obviously not going to go and destroy that. As I also believe it just... Oh no, it does get me into here. It gets me over to this guy.
They
Blow
will
up.
see. Oh yes, they all will see.
Your species is aware of mutilated forms of the omniscience wisdom. Does
Retrieve the safe. Misfit, Zealous Thug, Misfit, 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 Imperial Guards, Commissar. Misfit, Imperial Guards, Goods. That looked like it said Zealous Thug Elliot then. Okay, I was hoping to maybe have found someone down here, but this is where Argenta goes if she happens to be in your party when you get to come to this fun and wild place. Commissar! Another loyal servant of the throne has found her way to us in these confounded catacombs. Fear not, approach. If you have faith in the Emperor, then you will only find allies here. The Aguila, the Emperor protects. Indeed, the Emperor protects. Look at the Commissar. When I think that the archetypical Commissar of Imperial Guard propaganda posters are life drawings of this man. I require medical assistance. You do not look too badly injured, and we are suffering from this sort of medical supplies. Who are you? Commissar Ayako Sotny, but my brother and sisters in arms prefer to just call me simply the Commissar. My valorous comrades and I sabotage enemy activities. Streets of Gamora are like a maze of spiderwebs into which the Dark One lure unfortunate souls. Each thread that leads to freedom turns out to be another cruel deception in the end. Most suspicious. How they've tried, but every time the Emperor protected his servants. What does your resistance do? Our first objective is to keep bolstering our ranks to seek out prisoners who have yet lost faith. We have to gather information and plot our escape. What were the circumstances of your capture? When the profaners descended upon us, we gave them no quarter. The enemy was routed, and my unit drove them back to their ships. I counter-struck over wedged into advancing horde and thwarted the invasion. But they were cut off. I don't think I really want to pick a fight where I am. It looks very stupid. We're mostly ranged. He's want to be dead. He craves my soldiers. He forced us from our base to this perilous place. Who are the people under your command? Mostly prisoners of various Ashtamitaran regiments and a number of planetary guards. They formed the assault squad that went on the special operation under Sergeant Bagastis's command. Some of our own have captured a small Xeno ship that was moored for repairs at a remote unused dock. As a vessel, they were permitted to do so. If they were permitted to do so, the plan is doomed to fail. Manish and his Shriekers drove us out and took the base, so the First Order business was to confront him there. We will support the attack from the outside. Every step of the Commissar's plan, when taken separately, seems viable enough. When combined together, however, the chance of success becomes so ludicrously slim that only a complete madman would agree to this strategy. At every step. Oh man, I don't want to die. If I attack him, it's gonna be like 12 against 3, and these are not my area of effect or most damaging characters. I have other business to attend to. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, there's at least going to be 10. Oh, plus I think the Commissar makes 11.
What lies beyond?
So who are we missing? We're missing Cass. I know where she's being kept, and I will not get her till later. We are missing Kibala. I have no idea where she is. And who's the last person on our party? Oh, Idira, who only knows where she could be. Oh. Quick panoramic of this wonderful, wonderful place. Beggar, loot, Commissar. I truly don't know if I can take him. Again, it's not like I can save and find out. This is Grim Darkness. There is only one chance. And one chance only. Oh, hello. Examine the corpse.
A trivial task.
Vulnerable spots, the throat, the eyes, the tendons. The killer must have been aiming to swing the outcome of the fight. First few blows. So,
peace in
I'm a little
my
bit surprised that I didn't find Adira with Malice. I'm going to go double check on that, to be 100% honest with you. Only a ballistic skill of 60%.
Too hard for a simple monkey.
That would be me missing, I guess. Nope, we got him. More goods. Demolition kit, more to the point as well. When the wearer uses a running gun, they gain 2+ damage on their ranged attacks and do not suffer winded. Cool, we'll take that. Whenever the wearer's hot on the trail extra turn is triggered, the wearer gains +1 AP and plus AG bonus MP for this extra turn. Potentially on Adira when we get her.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
I mean, I am genuinely a little bit surprised that Adira's not in here. I feel like this is exactly where she'd find herself. With the Obscura smokers. We are also going to leave business pattern auto gun. We had another shotgun. Give you another shotgun. Let's give you a shuriken thrower. Just double check.
Patience. Oh, my nerves are frayed.
But Adira isn't hiding in a corner. I'm not going to try and kill Malice. I am going to kill the Commissar. Because I happen to know a wee little secret. And I also don't have Argenta trying to convince me. Metakai, 55%. But I think I can get rid of that. I just need something to actually get rid of it. Last time I was playing this, I gained a lot of...
In this tapestry
oh, I don't want to remember quite what they're called.
I am the rogue threat.
The Streets of the Chasm. Flesh Patch Kit or something. Horrible along those lines. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. I mean, I've only got a 3-man party. If I had Keebler... Oh, dear lord, I would not hesitate. He'd kill them all in one round. But I don't have Keebler. I don't have... Like I said, I know where Cass is, and I don't get her till much later. That's a definite. We've got a beggar here. Anything useful? No, just a knife. Light warriors. Broken captive. Very sharp kill of the ship.
They will see.
And stab
yes,
people. That
they
looks
all will see.
a fair bit like Iliad. Can't go in there quite yet. No, it looks like this is it, folks. Looks like this is it. Main device is designed to set the elevator in motion only when the wretched victims die inside the device. Lovely. Oh. I mean, what I could do is preempt the fight and attempt to give myself an advantage on it, because I reckon most of them will be melee units. And so... yeah. Let's go check something out.
What lies beyond?
Commissar. Other business to attend to. Dialogue. Misfit, zealous thug. Misfit, they're both carrying blades. Carrying a blade, carrying power maul. So what I'm gonna do...
Curiosity sings in my veins. This galaxy is my playground.
Shooting from where I am? Oh, I got another... Oh, a renegade medic. A misfit. Let's try and take out the renegade medic, shall we?
See?
Oh, I can't.
Schemes.
Okay, let's reload.
Within schemes. Oh, a genius at work.
I can't hit them. Have I made my bed? Do I now have to technically lie in it?
Oh, a wicked thought.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not this bad of a shot.
You interrupted my thoughts.
Yeah, I'm not this bad of a shot.
Watching the lazy handle sacred technology breaks my heart. Figuratively speaking, my cardiovascular augmentation can withstand much more than high blood pressure.
Okay, then. So if I do this, it has to be from point blank range. Okay, interesting. I may have made it so I have to go and kill Slith,
Step
which
at a time.
I don't want to do. I just wanted to get out of that
Madness.
conversation. Okay, this is not good. I did not want to fight Malice. Really don't. That wasn't the easiest of all fights, as I remember. I have virtually no equipment. I have a 3-man party. Boy. Last time I did this fight on my first playthrough, I definitely had Abelard and Argenta by this point. I don't know if I'd gone and found anyone else. Pascal, where you going? I know I hadn't found Pascal, and I know I hadn't found Cass. Oh, I may have had Jay, because she was running around in my party at this point as well. I'm not 100% sure on that. Yeah.
Patience. My nerves are frayed.
Hope this doesn't make me have to pick a fight. And to kill the Commissar, I need... If next time I see you, it'll be in one piece or several, don't spoil my fun. How's Commodore structured? Where exactly are we? Tell me of your kind. Why are you called Malice? Gang of criminals. I see. More about the arena. I think I wound up here. Couldn't care less. I have no more questions. Let's take my leave. So I have an option to attack him, I think because I've gone and in the commissar hiding in the mangled sector. Well, I've still got an objective to be able to kill him.
They will see. Oh, yes. They all will see.
So why can't I actually kill him? Because I'd rather kill him. This is bugging me a smidge. This is bugging me a smidge. Now looky here, Mr. Commissar. I've gone the wrong way. Looky here, Mr. Commissar. When I finally get back to running straight at you. Nope, not down there. Up here. Portal, here's a lift. The mangled sector. I want to pick a fight with the Commissar. But it seems I can't.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
I have changed my mind. Shoot him. Further business to attend to. Hang on, folks. I'm going to have to look this one up because I've still got it as an objective, so I feel like I should still be allowed to do it. Fine. Right up. Alice lives as a prisoner. He won't die unless you execute him in dialogue. You can also then choose between a hideout. Alright, fine. I have to go and kill Malice. Which is really annoying. Yeah. We have to go and kill Malice.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Which I really don't want to do, 'cause it's gonna suck. Really suck. Really, really, really suck. Why me? I have none of, like, my area of effect characters. None. Because the rabble may not have health, but when they can all start chipping away at yours, oh, they make a difference. I mean, if you can stop those 15 or so cannon fodder people from taking 10 health off you, like 150 health not lost. Why, oh why me? This fight is going to suck the big one. I'm genuinely worried about Grim Darkness right now. 100% genuinely worried. What I need to do is position myself in a good spot. I don't think these guys get included. I think it's just the guys in this room. If I told you to go and speak to the Slith, would you? Yes, you would. Relax with us. Take a stimulant. Enjoy yourself. Commissar says hello.
What a curious specimen.
Show them no mercy.
It says I'm unable to... Oh! I can't move for some reason. Yes, I can. There you go. Do I have... Yeah, none of these guys count. Cool. So it's just these guys. I should be able to shoot over this piece of cover. Of course, they all go first. I mean, CC's the last character. There is 10 of them. And like I said, most of them are cannon fodder. But cannon fodder does good damage. Let's bring you back here, Pascal. You have to attempt to be some kind of rock and stop these guys from attacking. At least 3 of them are in the background. The Cavalite Warrior maybe cannot reach us. But this is going to hurt the big one, quite frankly. This is going to hurt the big one. See what happens. Ouch. 13 damage already. A parry. Woo! I can take a parry. Shrieker. He's gonna shoot me. An extra 16 damage. Oh my god, Pascal is going to go down already.
From every loss, Twisted Bond has emerged.
How? How am I'm not gonna... Oh. Say goodbye to Grim Darkness, folks. There's no way I'm doing this. Not a chance in hell. Two against 10. There was no way in hell I'm doing this. Oh, this hurts so much. I mean, Malice has 415 health. Oh, what can I do? What can I do? Dodge of 75%. I've got Aelia. She's not even one of my main characters. She's an extra in this journey. Who's yet to go? We've got these 3 Shriekers at the back, all melee, so they shouldn't matter too much. We have a Cavalite Warrior, and we have a Cavalite Warrior.
I understand your intent. Deal death with my hands.
You refuse to bow.
1.
If it serves your cause.
2.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
On in, maggot.
Okay, I can't see anybody, so I do have to move first. Wow, such low damage.
Let's see.
Can't believe Pascal went down round 1. Really can't. Peter had just one go. Just one go. He could have maybe taken out 2 or 3 people. 12 to 16 damage. It's a pretty shoddy gun.
A wicked thought. Predictable downfall.
How are you still alive? How? And I should have equipped more grenades. I should have equipped more grenades.
Schemes within schemes within schemes. A genius! Fate claims another one.
Damn it, what I should have done is run away. As I'm taking out all of their ranged guys, I need to be as far away as possible. Damn it! I messed that up. I should be running and gunning like crazy and just... Admittedly, I will back myself into a corner, but it has to be done. Has to be done. I have 40% armor.
The wrath of madness.
Gun. Could have been playing the distance game because that's what I have. 38% chance. Let's go for the guaranteed hit, basically. Let's start to take out numbers. Malice and that Shrieker get to go first. Iliot, pray. I so pray for your soul. Ouch. Missed. Alright, grenade. He'll obviously get to attack me. If I run, he'll also get to attack me. If I move to there, can I still grenade here? I can.
I move swiftly to strike.
Dodged. Whew. Will of course take off my ability to be able to shoot, so let's not do that. But let's remind myself. 10 penalty to willpower and fellowship test. Yeah, no, that's not really much good for me actually. Let's not do that. I want to... While in cover. Does this technically class as being in cover? Let us move as far away as possible.
I approach the designated position.
I really should try and take out the ranged guy. So let's do guaranteed hit on him.
This tedium is beneath ancestors guide me.
Still alive, unfortunately. Still alive. Let us go
If
and
it serves your
Cobalt.
cause.
Armor penetration. And we have this beautiful attack, which is what I think I'm going to do. Let us try and take out the Cavalite Warrior.
No weakness is hidden from my sight.
Still standing, that's annoying, but what we're going to do is... we will take out this Cavalite Warrior.
If I must.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, didn't quite make it. Oh, if only I still had that grenade. If only I could equip grenades during the middle of a fight. In fact, I lied. The other grenade of that is on Pascal, who's currently lying dead on the ground. If I was, on the other hand, attempt... no, we won't do a rending shotgun attack. If I was to come to there... oh, whoops, hang on, change weapon. Why is it not showing me my attack lines? Hang on, let's
It's my
see if it resets itself. It does. Fantastic. Can I? Yes, I can still see everyone from here. And that should be fine. Let's move around to here. Go and do that. Let us armor penetration.
Another one is shattered.
Okay, right, you get an extra turn.
I understand your intent.
Roll the bold. Hang on, let's start weakening Malice. That's what we're going to do.
Let's see.
Fell in slaughter and guarantee.
A genius work.
You are choking me! It shouldn't have even been able to do that little amount of damage. 2 health left on the damn Shrieker. Ah, man, RNG, you suck. Rogue Trader, Cultural Raid, our freedom depends on it. But are they actually going to go and do anything? Ouch. 2 hits taken. 18 damage on a Toxic Burst.
My
Beautiful.
exile has not ended yet.
That one's dead. Right.
This tedium is beneath me.
Hopefully the Shriekers will turn around.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Unfortunately, I don't really have much of a healing ability on the go.
If I must.
Does have a good old 22% armor. Gonna go single attack.
I understand your fortune favors the swift. This tedium is beneath me.
Let's start laying into him, basically.
Let's get to it.
Yep, they've both gone backwards. Wow, that's a big swing. Now all I am left with is Malice.
Schemes within
Oh wait, I need to reload. And that leaves me 1 whole shot to be taken. Which we are starting to take off his armor because, admittedly, Exposed Weakness is doing a big part of it still, but with the stacking ability of my critical hits from my guys, maybe I should have hidden them in cover.
Here we go.
Zealous Slug not quite going to make it in. And a miss. Round 4. He's still coming for me. Ouch. And so she'll be dead on her turn due to poison damage, I think. He's dead at least.
Oh, your sacrifice is inspiring.
Go and stick myself behind cover at least.
What if?
What if indeed? 76% chance. Wow, that's kind of... Just stays at 76 as well. Doesn't go up even with the extra chance to hit, which is a little bit weird. I may as well just do a normal hit. Because none of it makes any sense.
A new note in discordant melody.
Dodge is just that high, apparently.
Oh, a genius at work.
Great damage. We're gonna hit up rod and gun.
Schemes within schemes.
Do you know what? Sure, use the extra special.
You are marked for demise.
Another 38. And that'll be my turn.
Hold on.
Hopefully they can now go and distract him.
On my way.
Follow my lead.
Nope, still wants a piece of me. Oh no, he's going backwards. Oh, they're both down.
Moving out.
Natural armor, I think, is dropping off.
What if?
I am not moving closer, I'll tell you that much. You can deal with them.
A new note in discordant
Never mind.
melody.
We'll not get to shoot anything because of the shotgun isn't going to be any good. So we shall entrench.
A genius at work.
They're both on the ground. Didn't fall over this time. You know, part of me is mildly tempted to let them fight it out and potentially just kill whoever's left.
Let's make it quick.
And that turn there. They're all doing very good at not shooting their own person. Yep. Alice is down. Alice is being dragged along the floor. Victory, comrades. Duty beckons. Our allies are waiting on the other side of the strange rift, so let us not waste time. Exactly waits us on the other side. Are you coming with us? Onward? Into the dimensional portal. Shrouded in shadow, careful intact. Tragic foreboding grips my spirit. Leather armor. Take both of these. Short, just in case. Got Malice and his armor.
One
I
step at a
cannot
time.
believe we managed to get through that. I
It's
truly cannot.
monotonous.
He can wear heavy armor. An extra 5%. And now 2 dodge. Or 2 deflection, sorry, all up. Trophy lasgun. I mean, I think we're going to be using that instead of the sniper rifle, to be honest. Actually, just better. Everybody went up a level as well, so we'll do that now. Oh wow, Xenomesh. Even more armor. Obviously, she can't wear any of this. I can, though. I mean, I lose 1 deflection from the heavy armor, but... I mean, hey. That can go back to cargo. That's rubbish. Fine-edged blade. Go back to cargo. Swords can go back to cargo. No, I didn't just equip it. Good. We'll keep the mono life for now. The heavy stubber. Cargo. Las guns. Cargo. Plain axe. Still go back to cargo. Alright, we'll leave that a little bit tidier. More cargo as well. Lord. We've got nothing to patch ourselves up with either. We're all suffering trauma. We have found nothing to patch ourselves up with. So hang on, I've got a level. Yet apparently it's locked until level 36, and I'm only level 35. Oh no. I'm so confused. Anyway, what do we have? We have exemplar talents is what we have. Now it takes an extra turn provided by the character. The ally gains 7% armor and 7% dodge and 3 movement points until the end of combat. Does not stack. Okay. All damage dealt by the character is increased by 3% until the end of combat for every new enemy damaged by them this combat. Definitely want that in Keebler. 15 willpower as long as they have no ranged weapons equipped. Okay, nope. Blindness, slow fatigue, perplexed or disturbed effects. 1 random enemy with a 5 style of the target also gains the effect for 1 round. Hit chance and critical damage are increased by 5% of their dodge. Yep, we're a dodgy character. First melee attack, nope. The character's dodge reduction higher than the enemy's dodge. The character's damage against that enemy is increased by 1% for every 5% difference between... Yeah. Every round the character kills... After the character kills the first enemy, the character immediately makes an additional single attack against the closest enemy they can target with the same weapon if possible. 50% of base damage with 10% bonus for every difficulty tier of the first enemy killed. If the enemy was of difficulty 1, this attack deals 40% in total. Yeah, I like that. Whenever the character deals damage to an enemy, that enemy suffers +1 stack of the degraded defense effect for every 6 damage that the character has dealt. Whenever an ally attacks that enemy, they deal additional damage equal to the number of degraded defense stacks. Quite nice. Melee attack. The target's pushed by the character collide, eager for battle. The character has 2 additional action points. Allies take actions on extra turns given by the character. No. Any damage the character deals is increased by 1 for every attack they have made this combat. Yeah, potentially. An extra turn given by the character's abilities or talents grants MP, the target gains +4 additional MP. If AP, the target gains 1 additional AP. Allies within 2 styles on this character deal 7% more damage and suffer 6% less damage. The effect does not stack. On the character's turn, they restore 20% of the maximum wounds. If the character has less than 20% wounds left, they restored 20% of the maximum wounds instead. I think that's what we're going to end up getting this round, to be honest. Enemies that have 0 deflection or 0% armor against the character's attacks suffer 10% additional damage. Bonus to armor, armor penetration, dodge reduction, critical hit. Yeah, maybe. Wow, we have a lot of talent. Willpower resistance test or make character a priority target. Whenever the character is attacked by an enemy, they gain momentum. Whenever the character's single shots deal damage to a target other than their main target, they gain +5 ballistic skill at the end of the turn. That'd be like penetrating hits. I mean, maybe. Abilities gain dead eye shot benefits times 1.5 range and additional damage from the talent itself. Sold. When a character pushes an enemy, character gains a bonus to their strength. Character gains 5 total characteristics. Point. Actually, the character ignores 3 of the enemy's deflection. Rounded down. I assume that's obviously to do with one of my stats. We're not going to do any Psychic Awakening. Character's armor penetration is higher than the enemy's armor. Critical chance against the enemy is increased by 2% for every 5% difference. Relentless. Healed, they gain 15% more wounds. Melee attack. They gain a 30% over penetration. Over penetration attacks cannot be dodged. Reflection is doubled against single attack. Characters dodge and reduction and armor penetration are increased by 10% of their critical hit chance. That's not going to be much. Additional 12 wounds. Those wounds are further increased by toughness. Increasing by 10 times toughness bonus percentage in the same way as basic wounds. 14%? Maybe. The dodge increased by 1% for every 3% of the item's armor bonus. Maybe. I think I might get her in light armor. Bonus to resistance test equal to 0. Character becomes immune to all effects that reduce their MP. They gain +1 MP. Maybe. Whenever the character scores critical hit, they have a chance to increase their critical damage bonus by half. That chance is equal to character's critical hit chance minus 50%, minimum of 0%. Well, yes, because you literally cannot get below 0%. I mean, you can't have minus 10%. It's nonsense. So yeah, we're gonna gain wounds at the end of each... I don't know, I feel like I shouldn't be getting shot. It's just me panicking. Deadeye shot gains additional 14% damage. I mean, Pascal definitely needs that one I was thinking of getting. Does 12% more damage to enemies. Soldier's demolition instead of intelligence use for determining damage dealt by area attacks. Critical damage increased by 1%. Reloading costs -2 AP. %. Exemplar. We kill an enemy. Take another attack. Carry equipment, it's very much going to have to be. Yes. If I can actually give her some equipment now. And let's actually go and do this guy a little bit properly. Can't probably get that. No. And critical damage increased by 5% if we don't have any dodge. 2 damage for every cell between the character's current position and the spot where they started their turn. Character's first kill. Does damage to an enemy. That enemy suffers 1% stack of degraded back. Destroyer. Action points. We have made this combat. Flesh runes, I think we'll go and get that on Pascal. That would actually be very useful. Maybe? Maybe? Steal damage. Dead eye shot. Bonus to their strength equal to 20% of their maximum wounds. Definitely. Potential 5 to all characteristics. Pinpoint accuracy. Improve the enemy deflection. Maybe. That actually stacks quite nicely. I assume that would stack with the one I'm getting. Not much. It technically makes it like 11.5% or something and 23%, but take it, quite frankly. Shot through, steel shell. Double deflection. Reduced by 10% of their critical hit chance. Maybe I'll keep it marked. Tricky defense. Whereas light armor, not going to happen. All effects reduce their MP. That could be actually very useful. Okay, so we're going to keep flesh wounds for this guy. And then a first tier archetype talent is 10. Well, the operative's perception bonus is 10 or higher. That's not going to happen. Ever. Target of analyzed enemies has 2 or more exploits. That target suffers +1 additional exploit. Start the opposite turn. The enemy with a large number of exploits receives an additional exploit stack. Exposed weakness costs 0. Weak body, weak soul. Exposed weakness will also reduce enemies' toughness and willpower by -18 for 1 round. Done. Let's make things much, much, much weaker. Especially as we're all very injured. Our stats all very much suck. As well, more to the point, we can now go and give her some equipment. Light armor, 40%. 15% dodge if the wearer's agility is more than 65, which it's very much not. Dress her as a Drukhari. I'm sure she'll love that one. That is pretty much it. We're just able to give her some armor. But I mean, hey, it increases her armor by 40%, from 0 to 40%. We are going to that off you. You can have one of those instead. You can have one of each of those. Go and talk to Malice. Badly wounded and unconscious, but his stubborn xenophysiology prevents him from actually dying. Yeah, I feel like they've gone through the portal.
I align my path with yours. For now.
Can I shoot him? Nope.
I
Go and
am
reload.
not your Xenos pet.
He doesn't seem to want to do that automatically. Done.
They will see. Oh, yes. They all will
Through the portal
see.
we have to go. Cannot believe we managed to get through that fight. I mean, you saw me. I gave up at the beginning. Like, I was like, nah, this is nuts. This is crazy. Pascal going down in the first round was, yeah. It was pretty hard. Pretty hard. When I realized the runaway tactic, and because the Common Aksar turned up and caused a distraction, I survived. We are now, however, all quite badly wounded. The banality of violence is dull. I craved subtlety. Let's just get on with it. The moment you cross the portal, you realize something is amiss. You have brought good meat. You have done well, Commissar. Commissar betrayed his comrades. This is a trap. How perceptive. You should join the Inquisition. Hi, Morag. This is another trap. You knew you were leading us to slaughter, monkey. Yes, you knew. Deceiving, manipulating, and nudging you towards death has been an honor and a pleasure. Foolish meat falls the same trick every time. Fight in the beast will seek to eviscerate you, but should you kill something after all, do it painfully unless the master's crave for death agony is sated. What will I receive? Should I emerge victorious? Your life, but do not concern yourself, you will not win. Turns away. I am ready to fight. Survive the battle. Off with you, meat. Time to pick a fight.
Joy, spire dwellers, for I have come to slake your fatal thirst. May the vicious hunt commence today. My wild hounds will enter the arena to taste the blood of its wretched challengers. Bathe your souls in their suffering. Make your guesses at whether the prey can overpower the predators. If you're looking for more refined entertainment, watch the ousted Draken of the Reaving Tempest fight for his life against the glorious champions of the arena, the blood-stained proselytes. If your soul is so hardened that only the triumph of violence can soften its scars,
There's our Space Marine.
Enjoy the massacre of the fearsome Flesh Gorger. Today, we will try to kill him again.
There's a Space Marine. So, what have we got? Oh, the Space Marine's gonna go and gut some captives. Okay, so that thing's dead.
Is that all? Will you just give me your pet jesters? Don't be offended if I break your playthings, Kikeros.
That Mazurai? He's taking a bunch of humans into the fight? That seems a bit odd. Okay, we have the two
Let the fatal thirst be quenched.
rather hellish-looking hounds going into the fight. Along with me going into the fight. No, don't run forward. Don't run forward. Stick back, people. Stick back.
My Allstet records your wickedness. Prepare for disposal.
Get off me. So I've got these two dudes to kill. We're definitely gonna let the captivity soldiers do the brunt of the killing. Or more should I say, the brunt of the dying. And, yeah, Pascal, you can just stay where you are for now. Iliad gets to go first.
If I must.
Both wild chimeras, they have phase shift, they have natural armor, exploit, and obviously hunt down the prey is what I'm just going to give them. They have claws and talons, they have bestial rage. 50% of the creature's maximum wounds, the creature gains 5% weapon skill and strength, and then there's natural armor. So we want to chip away at it, basically.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey. I understand your intent. I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Let us
If it serves your cause. This tedium is beneath me.
Okay, they're both armored up. They both should be in phase shift mode.
If it serves your cause.
This one also got a little bit of beast or rage. Forward they charge.
Time to slaughter someone.
Not in. Also now not in. Fantastic. Just in time for my go. Let us overpenetrate.
Within schemes.
Why am I hitting? Why aren't I hitting him in the square I'm selecting? That's annoying. And plus, there's actually a low chance of me even hitting him at all.
Let's see.
Nice, 32 damage.
A wicked.
7 damage. That really wasn't worth it that much. Okay, nice though. We are starting to get through that armor. Armor is on 2%. Beautiful. Let's entrench.
Genius at work.
Let's get to it.
Shield off.
Get to it. I'm in, maggot.
Shield still off, I think. It didn't actually take damage. Pascal. What are the chances of this guy deciding that it wants to kill me and no one else? Allied weapons recoil reduced by half for text-based intelligence bonus rounds. Enemies suffer a -2 intelligence bonus percentage to dodge for 1+ intelligence bonus rounds. Okay, reduce their dodge chance. Stacking up some exploits. Damaged out from the target's attacks. And yeah, we're actually going to leave it at that. Pascal, you simply stay where you are.
Here we go.
Let these guys do the dying. Shield on. There was no extra attack. That's interesting. I'm guessing maybe I was targeting that one, who I can't actually target at this point. Could be why. Let us...
I understand your intent.
Yep, do that against him and remove... Attacking against a target affected by exploit. That target's cover efficiency will be reduced. Percentage hit chance. Okay, no, I don't really need that. Play the ball.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Don't think I need to do armor penetration. He's on 0% armor. The next attack that hits a target marked as prey is always a critical hit. Prey's armor and dodge are also reduced. So let's just guarantee ourselves a critical. And let's shoot.
This tedium is beneath me. Ancestors, guide me! If I must.
He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Oh, the allies drop like flies. Good shooting. Both have a shield, so let us let's focus on the one. Let's turn off the shield.
Behold the wrath of madness.
Then guaranteed critical hit. Reload. Because it was going to cost me 0 that turn instead of 1. 30 damage. Nobody kill each other.
Within schemes.
And Marcus Prey, this attack deals 5% additional damage and gains half the bounty hunter's current bonuses to critical hit chance. Don't turn on raid. Parried. Just nothing. We just got zapped by something.
Request approved. Running binary line.
I turned off his shield, I think. Yes. I was like, did I actually just do 0 damage, or did I just... did I hit a shield? Because I actually wasn't convinced. Wow, kill your own guy. Shield on, he parried. Shield off. Let us...
I understand your intent. No weakness is hidden from my sight.
Let us... Gonna take a shot against this one.
I am not your Xenos pet more.
I'll take the damage when I can take it, quite frankly, and then extra attack against this one at the start of your next turn. Guaranteed to pretty much still be alive. Shield off. Lots of death. Shield on. Shield still off. Okay. Let us piercing shots.
Let's see.
Shield back on. You get to have a go. You'll probably miss, but we'll see what you can do. In that case, let's turn this one shield back off. And you can always run and gun as well.
Oh, a genius at work.
Just do raid.
Show me what you've got.
Hey, got the hit in. Took off the shield. We're going to attempt to go in and finish this guy off. $14 to 20 damage. Woo!
Advancing.
We're going to go reckless abandon.
Martyrdom is a reward. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. The omniscient Iconoclast successfully terminated.
Very dead.
This tedium is beneath me.
During this turn, so I did mess that up. This turn, yeah, they are this turn effects. +8 + 13. That would actually be from the thing I've just gone and selected. Gave me the 13, I think. I'm not quite sure where the 8 came from, but... that is actually kind of us. Ha! Good shooting. Oh, 117. Beautiful. I'll turn the shield back off.
Xenos pet more.
And so call the bold.
If it serves your
Guaranteed
cause.
critical. $32 health left. If you get another turn, kill it.
If I must.
Another one down. Ow. Shield off, I think.
Predictable downfall.
Dead. And we've got like four guys left. There are too many of us, and there can't be too many winners. Are they about to turn on me?
What an amusing attempt at defiance.
They did as well. Okay, there's a bit of a gap in our chain here. There's 2 of them that are still standing.
Time to slaughter someone.
It's part of the trial.
You know, I thought it would be nice. Try and save these
The
guys.
smoke and gunfire.
There's actually an achievement for letting these the Hellhounds kill all of them, which I should have just gone and done. Because clearly,
Oh, a wicked thought.
wow, my attacks just suck. You come back here and help finish this guy off, will you? Because
Envy is the tread of his faithful.
we're having troubles.
Just
Mark.
designate a target.
I'm gonna make sure this one dies in one beautiful shot.
I understand
Call the
your
balls.
intent.
Guarantee a critical.
I am not your Xenos. Hear you moving. No
91,
more.
that'll do it. Says Mazurai has been granted the right to join the Bloodstained Prolethorites, our circle of champions. Okay. Mazurai is now part of the champion crew. I, on the other hand, I think just get to walk out alive. And I would like some more of my crew members back. Like my retinue to still be alive, quite frankly. They look kind of dangerous. If they're all melee, I may be able to play some of that. You see a monkey challenger survive the vicious hunt. Do you savor the sight of the flesh gorger devouring his mangled enemies? Is your fatal thirst quenched? Yes, it is quenched. Yeah, get on with it. I've got a commissar to go kill. You very much. The Ripper. Oh. And I assume Xenomesh.
In this tapestry of a world,
We'll loot the guy still standing.
I am the rogue thread.
Chainmail. Arena's Beast Claws. Heavy Greatsword. I don't think we need the pistols. Chainmail, always at the cargo. Keep the Xenomesh. Oh, back out the way I came.
Patience. My nerves are frayed.
So yes, we have Arena Beast Claws, intimidating monomolecular edged claws capable of tearing through solid plasteel. Very vicious. Have a look at you. No, we are using... No, we are not using... We have had 7 heavy greatswords and we've not been using one. No wonder we've been destined for failure. One singular greatsword. Wait. Las pistols, can go to cargo. Beggar's weapon can stay for a second. Trophy lasgun. I believe she's got one of those equipped. Yes, she does. Okay, we'll leave it at that for now. Piles of mangled corpses.
What lies beyond?
Unimash serrated mono knife. Ooh, a long lance. Take 2. Accept. Alright, well, like I said, main thing first is let's try and find the rest of our crew, because, or my retinue, I should say, because, yeah, I'd like them back. There's also the point of getting myself patched up as well. Oh, why, hello, Harlequin. And I failed a Lord Xenos test. This group of putrid flesh offends your taste. Oblivion comes now. Here its nocturne plays. I am that starlit strain that chills the soul. The piece that doomed throngs pitches into dance. You are among them, merchant vagabond. So tread the steps, I say, escape fate's grasp. Arabenian, doom incarnate. Of all the places in the galaxy, you show yourself here. The outcast and the merchant, what a pair. Bereft of blood and hope, without a path, the parent cloaks the cradle once again. The babe is doused in darkness as before, but death is near. Turian's child, make haste. Do you know anything about my companion's whereabouts? Whose life so dearly does the merchant prize to boldly now disrupt night's melody? I know where Cass is, so let's see if we can find out where Keebler is. The one whose master's flesh mysteries, the soul's enigma, is what plagues his mind. All those who glint unnoticed by the rest, he now holds prisoner within his halls. I see. Intent on drawing. The steps you know already, vagabond, a knife-edge minuet you must perform. Between oblivion, foes, and your own friends, so heed my sonnet while it holds the key. A melody of snarling agony, beguiling now by rending flesh bewitched. Through sinew, bone, and grisly pageantry, it calls the blood-soaked drape to come unstitched. A haggard chorus in the hall behind, their flesh employed to serve the maestro's art. No prayer for mercy slips from throats confined. The baton sets the beat of every heart. And entrails are for him an instrument, and veins a living stave stands parallel, and yet death to him is no impediment, for corpses' tunes do carry just as well. Through spectacles of blood and gorge forge past, should crave your eyes to glimpse sun's light at last. Everything is perfectly clear. There is a certain maestro of flesh who conducts experiments on the bodies of others. His laboratory that can only be assessed by fighting in the arena to draw his attention. With his assistance, I will be able to escape the chasm. Oh yes, your name is Nocturne of Oblivion. Have I missed anything? Brava. An indigo ripple passes over the Xenos body and he dissipates like a bad dream, or just runs off screen. Either way. I thought some illusion had clouded my gaze when I beheld the Arabenian at Archon's court, for he is an omen of monstrous things to come. My brother, my kin, like the Drukhari, he is not one of the children of Assyrian. You monkey call those like him Harlequins, for they are memory. They are oblivion. It is the Harlequin's duty to remind our kind that, despite our differing paths, we have but one enemy, she who thirsts. And among the Harlequins, there is no creature more unpredictable or perilous than the solitaire. Their entire lives are a spectacle where the art of performance and the art of killing are intertwined. Harlequins perform the dance without end, the tragedy of our people's past. There was one role which only an Arabenian may perform, the role of the enemy, she who thirsts, the reviled, silent fresh. Which only an Arabian may perform, the role of the enemy. To dive into the mind of she who thirsts even for a moment is extremely perilous. Many have lost their sanity and even their life attempting to portray our kind's greatest enemy upon the stage. Only Arabenian are capable of such a feat, and for that reason they are respected and feared by all Eldari, from the Fireseers of the Assyriani to the Archons of the Dark City. The Arabenians' role is one of terror and isolation. They walk the path of damnation, doomed after death to surrender their soul to she who thirsts, and even a spirit stone cannot guard them from this fate. And Kegarak, the laughing god, must go into battle against Silent Thresh for the soul of every solitaire, for in his victory lies the Erebonians' only hope of salvation. You fear him to the depths of my soul. What was he doing at the court? That I do not know, but what is not hidden from my gaze is his interest in you. Tread carefully. Who knows? Those like him see the world differently and see no need to explain their metaphors to others. Forge our path. So what do we have? Find a way to escape Gamora. Lord Captain will be able to find them and learn them. Okay, we don't seem to have. Find the Maestro of Flesh.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
I believe, if I have my bearings correctly, there's a stranger here who runs off and disappears. Of Xenos 80%.
Morak.
Flyer took to the air, suggests that they are made of profane xenotechnology. Sense of reality rolls forward. The Anatomical Opera. Meet the master ordered that you be let through. Pass. These poor creatures, very much wired up by pointy things to a gate, have the joy of opening it. And into the Anatomical Opera we go. Now, I know Cass is definitely in here. I have a genuine feeling that Adira and Keebler might be here too. Which will be very annoying because he doesn't want to give up Cass, so he might feel the same about the other two, which means I'm on a 3-person party for a very long time. Sucks. So I hope that I am wrong, and I hope this is not the case. We shall find out. Oh, I fell over. I stood back up. I'm in a bad way. I'm on my own. Where's the rest of my party? Master Helmsman Ravor. What's he doing down here? He shouldn't be here. Oh, I'm seeing things. I get it. Eudora.
There will be no peace in my wake.
They couldn't shove you away. It's surprisingly strong for a lifeless piece of fabric. Levantis. Such a disobedient specimen. You're still not dead. An anomaly. Giggly, the amusing stranger. But soon you become a very obedient specimen. Convulsive spasms, hysterical reactions come here. I assume he's now going to rip something out of my spine. If I'm lucky, patch me up at the same time. The sample has been extracted. The specimen is alive. Body and mind expected to function within normal parameters, monkey. Damning the Xenos. Are you Tavantius? You're absolutely correct, specimen. I am Tavantius, the Arch Machinator. Homunculus and the conductor of this place that staggers the imagination and soul, my anatomical opera. Happened to me. Control room in the nervous system detected by my proximity. It signaled it was dying by injecting a lethal dose of hallucinogenic euphoriants into your bloodstream. A resourceful individual. That thing in my head is your pet. Same one you saw Mazarai's hands as you watched the tall appendages perform a swift dissection. Maggot's flesh burst under the scalpel like a claw. I grew this specimen specifically for you, monkey. During your interrogation, it intoxicated your feeble senses to limit unnecessary resistance. What a curious experiment it was. I usually extract control worms from specimens posthumously. Possess some degree of bodily fortitude. Say nothing. Appendages studded with dozens of needle-thin stringers. My gratitude for saving my life. Yeah. Urge me to pay attention to your allegedly extremely gifted self-specimen. Let us see if you make a good tool. Same as you, little moth. Unless, of course, the darkness of Gamora burns you as fast as the others. What does this mean, homunculus? Who knows, Asurani? Who knows? This information did not burden your undeveloped mind. The Arabinian told me enough to give you the chance to enter my Iconoclast opera. That is all you need to know. What you want from me? You return to the arena with a fatal thirst. You will kill a few of the witches' fossilings for me. You might even spill the blood of one of the bloodstained proselytes. They are long overdue a small lesson in humility. They have forgotten their place and lack of respect. Point and case. As they enter the room. Here comes Abyss and his fossiling. The leader of the bloodstained proselytes has paid a visit to the Amateur Opera. Take this opportunity to study them properly. They won't dare touch you here. You as a Kai, we do business with human, are remarkably open-minded. What will I get out of this? Will you curse me as you do everyone else? Choking your own ichor? They do not serve enemies of humanity. I'm afraid you do not realize. If you help me make my escape. Response is acceptable. If you behave like a good specimen, you may eventually receive my help in escaping Gamora. Help us escape in favor of his own unholy designs, but the price and attack will be unfair and terrible. Obedience will be rewarded. Take your crude gear with you. I have also taken a lot of urbanity, but a creature as undeveloped as you may find it of use. Once you are finished with this, go and look at the ones who will be your executioners when the time comes for you to die. Try to deceive me, you will suffer a fate worse than death. I even know which fate specifically. Pale Monkey, the one who could not stop prattling about your pitiful faith, was quite susceptible to my method. I think that would be Cass. He is a very pale one. Collect all. The sheer primitiveness of your technologies, go specimen, deliver to Vantius's message of blood to the arena, which is... Deliver to you. Which specimen in particular interests you? The bodyguard Kibala. You have her. Female specimen. Nature will veil, influence primitive notions of death. I disapprove of her views and station of my existence by way of reanimation and uncomplicated manipulation of the mind. You may take your monkey servant, or however many of her are left in there. I intend to dispose of them all the same. The volunteer specimen. I equipped her with an experimental device to isolate her mind from the veil. The specimen performs menial tasks around the laboratory and serves as a willing source of essences. She is allowed to choose her own torment, be it fracturing her bones with vibro waves, placing herself inside a capsule of extreme heat, implanting an electro scarab under her skin, or shutting off the stifler. Not once has the specimen chosen this last option. The irreversible collapse of the cardiovascular system will occur in 7 or more cycles of consciousness. A curious yet altogether predictable reaction to impaling the stifler. I perform a more detailed analysis of the organic damage after the specimen's dissection. Relinquish them. Why would I, specimen? Full escort, I would have better chance of succeeding in your plans. And find yourself other fighters, champions enough prisoners, mercenaries, and gladiators. My specimens are not yours to waste. Let's try and bluff. What a confident specimen. Do it. Kill yourself. I can always reanimate your body, but will I? Recognize your power and beg for your leniency. Your choice. Take them all. No specimen. Please, Cass. Have on the rest of the specimens once they learn of your decision. If any dangerous specimens have been unlocked, you may take what is left of your servant. Take my leave and dialogue.
One step at a time.
amidst the madness.
There's with corpses, her arms sticking out between the bars and their pale faces pressing against cold metal. Above them stands Keebler, frozen between two female figures. She listens to their sinister whispers, her arms hanging limply. Aggressive Keebler, you are nothing but a weapon designed to spill blood. Derisive, he has sullied you, shallowed you, you are an unholy imitation. Both figures have her face, and yet there is no mistaking one for the other. One of them is twisted into a still, mask-like grimace of loathing. As a tool, you do not have the capacity to oppose the hand that commands you. As while the Undying One refuses to take you away, you are prey for the wicked plaything. After getting a better look at the doppelgangers, you notice faint scars on their skin left by the scalpel that has transformed their appearance. You are fabrications. Who were you before the homunculus changed you? Why do you play along with this deception? We are her. We are shards of her soul that is crushed and cursed. You do not recognize your servant in a new form. You think she is cleaner than us, Domin. She is broken. Nothing could shake the Keebler you knew. For you as a warped imitation of who she was, repulsive, tainted. Examine the cage. Each body, both living and dead alike, has the same face, Keebler's face. What happened here? Stay away, Domin. I've been corrupted. Blasphemer said you were dead. This worthless blade had failed you. And all I could do was break itself against the bones of its enemies and wash away the shame. I fought them. I forced them to take my life. But the dark flesh craver, he committed an atrocity. He has spurned death itself. Whenever I received a mortal wound, he would wrest my fading soul from his hands. Every time I find myself upon death's threshold, he claimed a part of my soul to create this. Unhallowed replicas. My soul is mutilated and I am a mockery of what I once was, and I can't fight, not anymore. Not even the most skillful among the blasphemous Xenos can fracture the soul of one of his servants. The homunculus is playing a mind game with Keebler by convincing her that his puppets are all parts of her. I will not endanger you, the Domin. You have been in the homunculus' hands for too long. You do not know how much control he has gained over you. What if you turn out to be his instrument and not that of the Domin in a critical moment? The true Keebler lies among these corpses. You are just her vestige, her infinitesimal trace defiled by the Xenos. They are right, I cannot go with you. 20% chance, 42% chance, 30% chance, an 85% chance. Toying with my mind, then everything was a lie, a spectacle designed to break my spirit, to feed my paranoia, a toy for his twisted games. Could he have done so? Of course he could. I will trust you, Domin. I am your weapon. I am a blade unbroken. Even that butcher could not break me, and that means he cannot corrupt me. I, the second spinner of the bloodspun web, Keebler. Kill them both. Raise their weapons, but do not possess even a tenth of the speed of a true death cultist. Can you feel it, Domin CC? The shards have become whole. The torturous ringing is gone. Only silence remains. As for the wounds that this place has left, no matter. I am your blade once again, yearning for your command. Nice, and she's got no detrimental talents. Let's grab some goods. Let us... Goods. Goods. Oh, nice, and all of my wounds have been treated.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
And we have Cass. Lord Captain, help me, please.
Fear nothing.
Ouch. I feel, at last I feel something. Why are there so many of you at once? Red, black, violet, scarlet, yellow, dark maroon. Away with you. Stop swarming my thoughts. Ouch. CC, I cannot control it. Damage taken. CC 29. Cassia 6. Persuasion 72. Coercion 60. Agility. No, I'm not going to shoot Cass. I'm taking you away from this place. Persuasion. Succeeded! What makes you think you can even save yourself from this place, Lord Captain? Maybe chill runs down the entire length of your body is a feeling you forgot, but recollection swiftly follows. Someone has turbulent emotions and a will that is not your own. Willpower test succeeded! A haze of anger, despair, and fear smothers you like a burial shroud, but this is not the first time you have had to deal with a surge of foreign emotions assailing your mind. 42. 27. 30. That's not mean you can give up. Do not let these emotions consume you. Oh dear lord. Succeeded! I will try. You know, when darkness envelops you, it takes everything away. It leaves no sound, no smells, no solid footing. Darkness devours every color that tries to make its way in. Every color I tried to create inside, darkness is withering. It swallows the colors it chews and consumes, but when despair had taken over me completely, I could sense I was not alone in that darkness. Someone else was with me. Someone intangible, cold, and colorless, and that realization ravaged my sanity all the more. When the capsule opened, my mind was drowned in grimy shades of crimson and umber and black. And am I going mad, CC? I used to think I could control this, but now you must end this for the sake of my house, for your own safety, for me. Make it right, put your trust in me. Pick up a pistol from the floor. No, you will overcome this. You are stronger than you believe. You believe in me even when I have lost all faith in my own strength. Thank you, your words, they helped. I feel better already. Yo, Cassie, you're inside the capsule. I'm doing it for everyone's sake. And now, may I escort you out of here? Alright. Cass is back with us as well.
What lies beyond?
Torture device is locked and sealed. Oh no, it's black. That's the light I'm seeing next to it, which I can't quite. Thought that was a glow coming from inside. That might give me an idea as to who's in there. Oculus's minions. Take those. More to the point then. Right. Oh, good. We've fully equipped. We have our old gear on. Rebel sniper rifle. Assault las gun. Maybe. Although for some reason we've lost our boots. Type in ascending order. Boots, 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 boots. Ergo boots. Kevlar. Yes, also fully equipped. Cass, also fully equipped. You now, yes, have your Omnissiah's axe and everything else back. Wondrous portent. I may be able to give you something better. Eye of Heticon. An attack with this weapon hits 3 or more targets. Its attack has no cooldown. Rifle has 100% over penetration. Yes. 100% yes. Then the Ashen Breath for a close range Harrison. Let us look at reinforced Kabbalite armor. Whereas agility is more than 65, it is not. Let's put her back in Drukhari armor. I'm sure she'll love that one. As for headpieces, Perception. That in there. Attack. So, Protector of the Faith, where are my melee weapons? Is very much outdone by a heavy greatsword. Switch that up. And yeah, that'd be us. Would be us. We have lots of Chirurgian medikits, able to heal ourselves with. A couple of levels. After an ally makes an extra turn provided by the character, not going to happen. Damage up the character is increased by for every new enemy damaged. Character gains 15 willpower as long as they have no ranged weapons equipped. Potential for that might help. Whenever the character applies blinded, slow, fatigue, perplexed, or disturbed. No, probably not. Critical velocity increased by 5% of their dodge. Crushing Assault. First melee attack each round deals an additional 2 damage for every cell between the character's current position and where they started. 100% deadly aim, no. Death dealer, yes. Deals damage to an enemy, potential. If everybody gets that, then it kind of works in synergy. Every melee attack against the character makes... Every melee attack the character makes reduces attacker's armor by -4% until the end of combat. Pushes the character collide with the enemies or cover. Eager for battle. Yes, she would very much be good with that. Whenever the ally takes an action on extra turns given by the character, nope. Any damage the character deals increased by 1 for every attack they have made this combat. Maybe? Given by the character's abilities. Black Bearer, Flesh Wounds. Tension. Know it all. Maybe. We hit by the character with a melee attack must pass a willpower resistance test or make the character... No. Whenever an enemy fails a willpower resistance test against... No. No. When the character's single shot deal... Nope. Nope. Whenever the character pushes an enemy... Nope. The character gains a bonus to their strength equal to 20% of their maximum wounds. Yes. Her strength is actually quite low. 5 to all characteristics. Quite possibly... Character ignores 1 of the enemy's deflection. Maybe. I mean, it's kind of low, to be honest. Then character's armor, relentless. If the character loses wounds, their next melee attack gains 1 damage for every 2 wounds the character has lost. Yes, because she hurts herself. Attacks gain an additional 50% over penetration. The over penetration... Deflection is doubled against single. No. Dodge reduction and armor penetration increased by 10% of their critical hit chance. Tough as steel. Maybe gain a bit of extra wounds. Light armor, their dodge increased by 1% for every 3% of the armor's bonus, which would currently be an extra 10% dodge, an extra 11% dodge. Immune to all effects that reduce their MP whenever the character scores a critical hit. Right. So if we go and have a look at the ones that I've gone and selected, I mean... Flesh Wounds is nice. Tricky Defense is also quite nice. As is, I quite like Peak Condition for a bit of extra damage. But I think for now, we're going to go Tricky Defense. We're going to get an extra 11% dodge. And first tier archetype. Have their weapon skill, ballistic skill, and perception reduced by -10 until start of Blade Dancer's next turn. Ability that cost wounds. They gain 3 MP in the current turn. As long as the Blade Dancer has 2 swords equipped, weapon skill is increased by agility bonus. The guy is now determined by their weapon skill instead of intelligence. Ooh. Higher. The Blade Dancer deals 5 plus 10% critical damage and can use medikits as if having Medicai's skill advancement or the corresponding feature or talent. I quite like that. This makes me think I need to redo the whole character and not put... what did I give? I only gave 1, to be fair, into intelligence. But it does give me an extra 25 Medicai, which also then gets me... Wow, we have so many. Blade Dancer immediately gains 1 charge of death from above. 4 enemies in total. Next ability requires spending wounds. Will cost no wounds. By Blade Dancer's dodge divided by 10. Each attack made by the Blade Dancer increases the damage of all subsequent attacks they make by this turn by 5%. This attack stacks up to 3 times. Immediate area attacks cost -1 AP less. So many. So many. I do quite like... Where was it? The one I was just looking at. Medicai is now determined by my weapon skill. So I get an extra 25 to that, and I also get an extra 15 wounds. What's the first thing I actually even went and gave her? Ah, increased dodge. That's the one. Which went up by a lot more than I thought it should. Tricky defense, which is what I just went and gave her. Yes. I was on 90. Now 121. Nimble, silent death, agility. Sure. Highly confused, but I'll take the extra 31% dodge. 140% dodge. Now that is just stupid. Attention. Yep, that could actually work. Damage dealt by the character is increased by... Character gains 15 willpower as long as they have no ranged weapons equipped. Applies blinding slow, fatigue, progressive disturbed effects. If the character inflicts stunned or prone, but the random target makes a resistant test to avoid the effect. Character's critical hit chance and damage are increased by 5% of their dodge. That could actually be useful. The character's first melee attack every round, not going to happen. Dodge reduction is higher. Death dealer. Attack against a close enemy that can target with the same weapon. That probably won't work for her abilities. Whenever the character deals damage to an enemy, that enemy suffers 1 stack. Every melee attack the character makes pushes a target. Eager for battle. Whenever the allies take an action on extra turns, given by the character, they deal 15% more damage. Any damage the character deals is increased by 1% for every attack they have made this combat. The next turn is given by the character's abilities or talents. Grants MP. The target gains 4 additional MP. If AP, the target also gains 1 additional AP. Flesh wounds. Yep, always useful to have. Full attention. Grievous wounds. Maybe. Nope. Suffer 12 direct damage. Sold. Attack an enemy, they gain momentum. Nope. 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 Maybe. Nope. Nope. Maybe. Wounds and X. Nope. 10% over. Nope. Nope. And arm penetration increased by. Nope. Tough as steel. Maybe, but probably not. Tricky defense. They're wearing light armor. That will get me an extra something. An extra stupid amount increased. So that's why, if you look at this, it's not adding any of my other little extras. Yeah, potentially. We'll think about that maybe a bit later. All effects that reduce their MP. I mean, this would give me then an extra 13 so far. % dodge. Let's go and let's look at our starred abilities. Eager for battle. Means 2 additional action points. Means a +4 additional MP. Let's gain 2 additional action points. And whenever an ally is affected by the officer's ability or talents, that grants temporary wounds. His allies to armor is increased by 10% for 1 round. Abilities gain a bonus to their weapon skill equal to 12 and will deal 9 more damage on attacks of opportunity. Now, that Rogue Act. Increased by +3. The range of voice command is increased. I think we're going to go for that because I often use an ability on an ally. Ally gains a bonus to these things. These bonuses stack. Lost at the end of the thing's next turn. Whether her act is used in combat, any character, the officer's next attack will cost 0 AP. Resistance test equal to 18. Combat. Gains a stand witness. The next officer act type ability that does not grant an extra turn will also affect the officer. They gain 5 fellowship and do that in combat. Probably not. Ability grants action points to an ally. They also gains +1 to all characteristics for every action point gained till the end of combat. Oh, that actually goes quite nicely right now. An action that allows resolve is increased by +1 until the end of the officer's next turn. The officer ally gains additional MP to 4. Officer and allies with a voice command effect deal an additional 90% damage. Enemies yet have not yet acted this combat. It's actually quite limiting, and we're probably not going to get around to that. Increase my resolve by 3, maybe. 10 willpower and 10 fellowship when they have less than 50% of the maximum wounds. Too much. Far too much. So we're going to go for commanding voice. Increase the range of my abilities. Alright then, so we've got our party back, we've got our equipment back, more to the point. I think Dira's in there, if I'm perfectly honest. Say what? That shouldn't happen anymore, because I've got nothing inside my head. There's another hangover that...
sings in my veins.
will hopefully cure itself when we end up coming off and reloading for... Oh, here's a Dira. Coming off and reloading for next time. Lord Captain, you're alive. Glad to see you alive as well. Oh yes, I live. I've never felt so alive. I'm going to look at Dira. The more strange details you notice about her appearance, the odd earthly tone of her face, the fine purple veins around her parched, cracked lips, the subtle change in the color of her now lustreless eyes. An unpleasant sense of wrongness comes over you. The woman standing before you is not quite alive. What have they done to you? They set me free from fear, free from pain, from them. When they captured us, I don't remember much from back then. I remember shackles that burned whenever I heard a whisper. I remember injections that made my body go numb. I remember them dragging me away from you. Then I wound up here at Master Tervantius's mercy. First he studied me, poked me with needles, opened up my head to get a look at what was inside, but then he made the voices stop. He made them stop, Cece. I don't hear the whispers anymore. Does that mean you cannot use your powers anymore? I can't, no. And good thing too, you know? I think the Xenos are terrified of human witches. Why else would they keep me half delirious and out of it? Or do those things to sever our connection to the warp? They're scared, alright, but they don't know how else to fight it. How did he make your voices stop? With this, I think. It hurt when he was putting it on. It still hurts, but I'm used to it now. Cece. What matters is that the damn door to the other side closed shut. I don't hear the whispers, don't see the ghosts of the future, don't get woken up by tormented screams, and I'm not plagued by visions of the horrors that are waiting for me. All of it just stopped. You truly prefer to live like this. Like what? Normal? Not special? Yes, to the void of all my talents and abilities. The first time I can hear my own thoughts, Cece. They're mine, not some warp abominations. Not the future thoughts, the words of some random Lex mechanic at the cogitator next to me. It means I have to serve a Xenos, so be it. Well, the days I have been here, I've spent in blissful silence. No one bothers me, no one torments me, no one is trying to get me at me from the other side. And on this side, nobody notices me at all. I don't want anything else, I just want to be left alone. Look like you're about to die. It's better to live out the time you have on your own terms and spend eternity existing the way you intend to. Tear the Xeno device off Idira's head. An eternity sounds like an awfully long time, especially here. I hadn't thought about that. Are you really willing to sacrifice the many colors of your soul to escape the curse that weighs so heavy on you? It really is possible, and it is what you truly want. Perhaps we should not deny her the choice to be free in her own way. Not at the hands of the Drukhari. Like I have any of that. Ha! Don't let anybody say the Lord Captain's got no sense of humor. Alright, that's enough of me running my mouth. It's time. She grabs the device on her head with both hands and begins to pull. Color instantly drains from her face, her eyes bulge, and she bites her lip so hard it starts to bleed. With a sharp sound, the tubes slip out from under her skin, spraying blood mixed with some foul-smelling ochre-colored slime, and the device detaches from Idira's head. She lets out a piercing cry, her head jerking back from the pain, and the delicate device clinks as it shatters into tiny fragments. She took 16 damage. Well, this is awkward. Looks like the Xenos are right to call us clumsy animals. Oh well, since it's decided, might as well go out with a bang. Lead on, Lord Captain. Ha! Love it. And I now have Adira back too. She does have one fresh injury, but that will not stop her going forward. Let's just double check. She got her full set of gear back. Fantastic. Let's give her level up. And here we go again. After that gains an extra turn provided by this person. Nope, all damage dealt by this character is increased by 3% for every new ammo. And 15 willpower as long as they have no ranged weapons equipped. We will take off a ranged weapon. Blind, slowed, fatigued, perplexed, or disturbed. Effects, one random character in 5 cells also get the same effect for 1 round. That's actually quite useful. Critical velocity, crushing assault, deadly aim, death dealer, I don't think so, degraded defense. Yep, destroyer, nope. Nope, eager battle, yes. Allies take action on extra turns given by the character, they deal 15% more damage. Nope. We don't give extra turns. Use our rating the character deals 6% more damage and 6% less damage. The effect does not stack. Might make her a flag bearer. Character's turn, they restore 10% of the maximum wounds. On attention if the target considers the character priority. No. Enemies have 0. No. No at all. Maybe. Not going to be a lethal threat. Malign. 10 direct damage, very much so. Martyrdom, no. Masterful display, no. Precision, no. 5% to all characteristics. Potential. Pinpoint accuracy. Maybe. Although it's very low. Features Psycho and Craftwood Cruderak and Dark City of Kimura and Adeptus Astartes and Adeptus Auroras, a Tech Priest and Cold Trader and Navigator Officer and Navigator and Cleansing and Blood for the Blood of God and Veteran of a Long War and Death Cult Assassin. I'm an unsanctioned Psycho, which is the only one I feel that's not in that list. I mean, seriously. We can be almost anything. A Psycho, Craftworld Cruderak, which I assume allows Elliot to become a Psycho. Darksuit to Kimura, which would be for Mazurai. Adeptus Astartes, which is the Space Marine. Adeptus Auroratus, which is Argenta. Tech Priest, which of course is Thingy. Cold Trader, Navy Officer, Navigator, Cleansing, and Blood for the Blood God, Veteran of the Long War, and Death Cult Assassin. That basically means all of them can get it, except for my unsanctioned Psycho. Bit harsh. Though no, apparently she can't get them either. Even though we are definitely a Navigator. Oh, is this trying to say I need all of these prerequisites? Yeah, features and is this saying I need all of them? That's a bit mental. Back to where we were. So past that ridiculousness. The character's armor penetration is higher than the enemy's armor. Potentially get relentless, revenge, shot through, steel shell. Armor penetration is 10%. Dodge reduction. Oh no, that's not the one I wanted. Tough as steel. Maybe. Tricky defense. What is my... Yep, that'd be an extra 16%. That would actually be quite nice. Breakable will. Stoppable. And vital points. Right, so if we narrow this list down for myself. Potentially tricky defense. Flesh wounds are also very tempting at this point. As is... Contagion, no. Combat medication. Meditation. Where is it? Malign influence. 12 direct damage. They fail a willpower resistant test. And here we are, right back at the beginning. Let's turn that off. Edge of Fate. The Psychic allies gain 50% critical hit chance. 9 successful dodge. We are actually into all of this quite frankly. Psycho Extremis. The actual things of this, yes. Perception bonus is 10 or higher. They gain 1 AP and ignore enemies. Deflection. My bonus is not 10 or higher and will never be 10 or higher. The analyzed target has 2 or more exploits. The target suffers 1 additional exploit. Enemy with a large number of exploits receives an additional exploit stack. Potentially, actually. By 50%, this bonus is doubled. That fresh target. Get more damage to that enemy. Quite possibly. I'm gonna go for that because we potentially hit multiple people in the opening round, so 15% extra damage to all of them could be very useful, in fact. And I believe we can... 1 fresh injury. Is that what this still is? Yes, fresh injury. Go and swap you round a smidge.
The dead know nothing, and neither do the ignorant.
Thank you.
We're going to remove that fresh injury. It doesn't cost me absolutely anything in the long run. Let's chuck that back in there. Well, we now have our full party. So much for you're only allowed to take 1. Quite frankly, I've gone and taken both. And so what do we actually have to do? What's the employees of entity for reasons known only to themselves. Timantis has advised the rogue trader to take a good look at them. Such a chance may not present itself again. Alright, so we actually have to... Now we have a full party. Marazai! The monkey that cost you your place at Arkan's side. Be careful with the meat for the arena. Mazarai, if Sinistoria is short on toys for her fighters, you will be punished again. He turns his head towards his kin, and you notice a thin red stripe on his neck below his ear, like a fresh stitch. Former Drakon stares at you with dark eyes. Was skinned and made to fight like this. Wow, that is balm to my heart, and also delight to my eyes, where something was still stirring a while ago. Snap the elucidator shut and address Mazarai. Do not seem overly fond of you. The witch cult scum is not my kin. Halfborns like Abyss belong here in the filth of the chasm. I need allies. Allies, you're trying to convince me that you seek an alliance with me. Pay your debt to me. What makes you think I intend to... I'm tired of listening to you and your old friend whispering in that primitive babble. Enough, we must go. Pays the order, but as he walks away, he cannot resist tossing another unreadable look in your direction. Bam, 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 bam. Making allies with the enemy. I don't actually... More to the point.
Patience. My nerves
Alpha.
are
As notable person might not recognize a giant humanoid, but you are well aware this is a space marine, an angel of the Emperor. Scar tattoos on his body, which at first appeared abstract and primitive, together form an angular image of a wolf's mouth with bared fangs. This person may be the genetic offspring of Lehman Russ. Fenris Holder.
Fenris Holder, mortal.
Wrong as a rock.
You know the old world.
Who are you?
I am a wolf.
Why does the monkey just keep you in a cage?
For his own safety. When I am not busy killing inhuman spawn in the arena, the Xenos fear my will.
I want to help you.
Who are you to offer
Cannot help me.
help? You stink of Xenos. For
Whoops,
his
wrong one.
own safety.
You must be planning to escape.
And why do you want to know?
How did you come to be here?
The young. That butcher sent you to spy for him, did he? Or do they?
Did not
A
feed
predator
you.
does not eat only when it is hungry. There are many reasons to eat.
Must have been a reason for this bloody repast. I have no more questions. Closely to the song. Try to join the singing. Fellowship test succeeded.
You are one who has sought the Mjord of the Skjalds, I see. In the
Study the man. You could prove useful to me.
To get what you want, you will have to convince two very headstrong.
One step at a time.
I also do actually want him. Know more about you and your craft. Your enemy, then crush him. This is a tactic I will remember. Created by artisans such as you. Chances escape from its maker. That's an experiment. I'm curious to see how it turns out. Void of the inquisitive characteristics of full-fledged beings. Why did I survive the interrogation? Your body was given me for disposal. It was thrown into the cesspit. It is an anomaly that the specimen did not die. Listen to truth, Elentak. Had the Arabanian not interfered in the artisan's trial, it is likely that anyone could have survived the questioning. Just stop there. Are they suitable for your new monster? Discuss what you to expect of me. I require your aid. Get yourself specimen, go and serve my will. Should I ever decide to show you favor, I will do it at some time of my choosing. Help me. Useful of yourself. I remember my retinue. You tortured my tech priest Pascal. Why? Found the process enlightening. Do not waste my time. Do not interest me. I had something that can intrigue a master sculptor such as I. Perhaps a remarkable piece of organics. That I might grant you a few short moments of my time. You take my flesh. I'll take more than flesh. I can extract a form of value from a single shred of your organics. This does not interest me. I'll not remove much of her. Her functionality will not suffer. Elliot, why? This will be a step upon the path atoning for the errors of my past, Elentak. If my sacrifice will bring you close to salvation, I will commit myself into the hands of this tormentor. No, we will speak of this no more. Eyes, a mixture of sadness, relief, and shame. Dark curiosity in his eyes fade. Do you allow me to take the Space Marine you keep in a cage? No. Out the bag of samples. Marina Beast claws. So be it you have earned a few minutes of my attention. The essential still knows particular monkey specimen has phenomenal parameters. I previously studied 2 other specimens of the same breed, but have yet to untangle their genetic secrets. Perhaps genetic subtype of all 3 specimens was defective, and this is the cause of limited success. In that case, the loss of the specimen would not be significant. I recommend this as a means of pacification, and you can take his armor. I found it entirely unintriguing. Nice! So I've gone and got the Space Marine if I want him. Mora, can you mend my body? I want him to undo what he did to Pascal. You could try some more advanced, assuming you're not afraid of accidentally killing yourself with it. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I don't know if we can take all of them, so let's potentially pick the best one first. Version decreased by 5 and athletics by 10. That's what I'm wearing. The wearer becomes immune to the slowed and immobilized effect. Against 10 strength and 5 toughness. We've actually got a pair of those. Black Haze Venom Blade. Actually pretty nice. Glimmer Steel Blade. Restore 60 wounds. Grants 40% dodge until the start of the next round. Oh, nice. We can just take it all. Right, what I actually want him to do is undo the unholy flesh marker, but we don't seem to be able to do that.
In the world, I am the rogue thread.
Need your help. Am I planning an escape? Are you with me?
Why would I be?
Wish you could be an idiot.
You are a stranger. How can I trust you?
Don't you want to slay Xenos with me?
Why didn't you say that at the start?
Both citizens of the Emperor?
Do you serve the Emperor? Or are you a puppet with the hand of that Xenos butcher up your arse?
True hero of the Imperium.
A true hero? Is that
Deeds have traveled beyond the attacker. Without fear of death, my valor was celebrated long before I became a rogue trader.
Do you realize who you are bragging to, mortal? I have faced enemies in well, I
think I have heard of you, haha!
I think I have heard of you.
Haha.
You truly are very well. It will be no shame at all to go into battle with you. Even though you cannot hope. It seems Tervantius is not as clever as he likes to appear if he's letting me out of the game.
Need my wolf skin. Okay, we have the Space Marine. Question is, do I want to use him? He is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. He is really, really good. Do I want to swap him for Elliot? I think I will. Because Elliot isn't really one of my first choices anyway. I mean, he is kind of annoying because he takes 4 squares. He's in essence a large character. I don't know where I would find Elliot to swap them back over if when I make a decision as well. But no, we're going to take him. He's pretty hardy. We're missing a bit of meat, maybe. Yeah, we'll take Ulfar. And
there will be
then,
no
of course,
peace in my wake.
We have the monumental task of leveling him up. But we are going to leave that for the next episode, ladies and gentlemen, because we have actually run over time. And it's going to take a while for us to level him up, to be honest, because he has about 16 levels to go. And so until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed it. And until we see you again, as per always, I hope that you will stay safe, happy,